Yeah. Here we go. It's a fun Friday show with JKJ at Denver's Mix 100. Katie, did you turn on that live stream yet? Everybody can hear that thumb up. Thank you very much.
We actually talk for a living.
Yes. Yeah. So, Katie, did we fire that live stream up yet?
Sure did.
We did. Okay. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. It's all brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. Oh my God, I gotta tell you guys, speaking of Safeway, I felt so old yesterday. Like, it's one of those moments where you're like, man, I know I'm getting old. Safeway actually dropped off some really nice grocery bags for us. And yesterday was the first day I was able to wander into a Safeway and use one. They're pretty classy grocery bags. Like, they're a really nice, heavy canvas.
It's almost a tote. Like, it really is.
Yes. It's a good-looking grocery bag, and I felt pretty good walking around with that in the store. I'm not going to lie. I was like, my God, I'm getting old.
It's nice and big, too, to where you can actually fit your groceries in it.
It
That's
is.
one of my complaints about the reusable grocery bags. Like, what am I going to fit a box of cereal in here? Like,
no.
It's not much you can handle in there, but those ones that Safeway gave us, they're legit.
They're bomb diggity, and they're strong, and I carried everything out. And I was like, man, I was like kind of looking at people. I was looking down at their bags. I was like,
nice paper bags.
Whatever.
Nice paper bags.
So anyway, big old thanks to Safeway for dropping those off yesterday.
Yeah, seriously.
I went and got a bunch of stuff for burgers. I grilled some burgers last night. I haven't fired up the grill in a while because the weather's been nasty. That felt really good. And then I scrambled a little bit last night because I was like, oh, God, Mother's Day's on Sunday. I got to get my mom something.
Yeah.
So onto Amazon I went and just, scrolled through and bought some random stuff for Mom.
Yeah.
Did you overnight that stuff? Because it's
it'll be here. It says tomorrow. So
Okay.
I'm hoping that it arrives tomorrow. It's not one of those, like, it's been pushed off 2 weeks. So we'll see.
That happened to me.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Just
so,
be grateful your mom lives here, because then I forget, and also, oh gosh, I have to get it 1,000 miles to her now.
I know.
Right.
That's tough.
It's a little harder.
Yeah.
I blame Nicole because she usually takes care of all this stuff for me.
Oh my gosh, she shouldn't have to do that.
No, I know, but she's a wonderful, wonderful woman, and generally she's like, here, you're giving your mom this for Mother's Day.
Your life must be so easy. Like, good Lord.
Got
But
it
she
all
threw me a
planned out.
curveball
The
yesterday.
stuff
Like,
she does for you, though.
I don't know what she's doing, if she's testing me or what, but she's like, did you get your mom anything for Mother's Day?
Yeah, she's
I was
probably
like, whoa,
sick of you.
whoa, wait a minute, huh? Like, don't you do this for my mom?
Well, and you can't ask her that. Hey, don't you normally do this for me?
Oh,
Look at
so
you, man.
whatever, Nick.
It's so easy.
What did you guys do yesterday? Anything good?
I had an incredibly busy day that was so annoying. So yesterday, we're going to be making the trek up to Longmont here on the weekend for an awesome diamond dive coming up tomorrow, actually. And so I wanted to get my oil change. I was getting up to the mileage that I needed to. So I was like, I'm just going to knock this out. I didn't have much to do.
Yeah.
So I go to the place that I normally go to, and they give me a nice little discount there because I'm a loyal customer. And I got my oil change. They said, hey, it should take like 20 minutes. I was like, that's not bad at all. Totally fine. And it took about an hour and a half. So
Oh my gosh.
didn't love that at all. It took them a long time. I was sitting there waiting. And on top of that, when I finally got it done and everything, I was like, all right, thank you so much. I pay, I leave. And as I open and close my door, there's a rattling sound from underneath my car that I'm like, that was not there before I got my oil changed. So I don't like that at all. So I flip a Yui, pull it back in, and then they're like, hey, what can we do for you? We just saw you here 10 minutes ago.
Back again, huh?
And I was like, hey, my car's now rattling, and it was not doing that. And they're like, well, we'll pop the hood and check underneath the car again. And the guy that did my oil change was like, oh yeah, you have a skid plate underneath there, just to protect your car. And I'm like,
They
yeah.
just
And
have to take it off.
he's like, well, I screwed it on tight enough that it wouldn't have fallen off, but there was a little bit of room there, so it rattled. And I'm like,
Oh no.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Then it's not tight enough.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's not, and he's like, yeah, that's on me, man. I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, it is on you. I don't
Oh,
like that.
no.
Like,
yeah, that's dangerous.
yes. And so he's like, well, it wouldn't have fallen off. And I was like,
Yet.
it sounded like it was
Yeah.
going to. So on
Today,
top
at
of
least.
Yeah, exactly. Today, give it a week. And then on top of that, I wanted to get my tires rotated. I rotate my tires every time I get my oil changed. And they were like, my tires to me, and I know I'm not the trained eye,
Yeah.
they look totally fine. Like, I think I can at least get through the summer with them. So I just wanted a nice rotation. They rotate my tires for free, by the way. So that's awesome. And then the guy goes and looks at my tires, and he does the measurements, and he's like, oh, yeah, man, front two looking good. He's like, you got a couple more 1,000 miles off these. That's fine. Then he goes to the back two, and they look all the exact same, but he takes
Yeah.
out the stupid little measurement, and he's like,
yeah.
oh, dude, for safety reasons, I can't rotate these. And so my free tire rotation turned into a $2,300 brand new tires.
Why did you do that?
I didn't.
Josh?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
He quoted me. He's like, "Well,
Oh.
these tires are the all-purpose whatever, and the all-terrain.
All-terrains,
Sorry,
yeah.
all-terrains." And he's like, "Well, do you like the look?" And I'm like, "Yes. I don't want. I kind of want some.
You need
beefy,
nice
I do want
tires,
some
yeah.
beefy tires for a truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's looking at me and he's like, "Well, those tires they don't. They're out of commission. We don't. But they bought some new ones, and we have these in stock
Yeah.
for you." And this
Dude.
guy, I'm sorry, he looked like he was 16, and this might have been his first job, and so he's trying to upcharge me. And he's like, yeah, I can't safely rotate these. So he's like, I can quote you some new tires. And I was like, let's see the quote. And he's like, well, these tires are great. They're about $409 each, and but he's like, I'll knock $20 off
Please
if you
don't
buy
do
them
that.
today.
$20.
No.
off.
That used to be my truck that Josh is
Oh,
driving.
yeah.
It was my sister's too.
Yeah,
You bought
yeah.
it for my sister. Don't spend that much on tires.
No.
I know that truck.
Oh my gosh. And
Ye-
so-
if you really need tires, I'll help you out. Like-
no, well, I don't. That's another thing. I don't need tires yet. I think I
Have
can
you
get
put
through at
tires on
least-
it since you bought it from my sister?
No, but I've rotated them every single time I got my oil change, and this was the first time that I was
I'm gonna
unable to.
message her and see when those tires were even put on that truck. 'Cause
She
you've had it for
told me-
a couple years.
Barely a year.
Barely
actually.
a year. Okay.
So she told me she got them. I think she said she put I don't know.
Who knows? They were
Yeah,
pretty new
anyway,
on there.
They were new. Yeah. So
don't be bamboozled.
I know he's looking at him, and I was so upset because I'm like, dude, I know, like, I'm not stupid. I do know when you do need tires.
Yeah.
And the guy before me, he showed me or he was looking at his tires before. Those were bald. Like,
Yeah,
those were
you're
tires
fine.
that might
And
blow.
it's summer
on the
now.
road.
You don't need to worry about driving in snow
Thank
for a
you.
while.
And he's telling me, he's like, well, these have 4-star ratings in the snow, and they're 3.5 in the winter or in the rain. And I'm like, dude.
That's
You got a whole season.
That's a kid trying to get some commish right
Yeah.
there.
No. So that whole thing turned into an hour and a half of him trying to sell me tires, can't rotate them. And I left that store so upset
I
because
bet.
I had a rattling underneath my car and no rotated tires.
$2,300 worth of
And
tires
23
potentially.
So he's like, well, let me just set you up. He's like, I'm going to do this, and we're going to schedule you for Monday. And I go,
Oh, no.
No, Eric.
get me out of here. His name was David. And he was
No,
very nice.
Braxton. We're not doing that.
But I was like, dude, I get it. You're new in this industry. You probably want to make a mark, man, but I'm not stupid, and I don't need these new tires. And he's like, oh, well, we'll just set you up for Monday. And I left. I was like, I have an appointment
So
Monday,
you throat
and I'm
punched him and
canceling
left.
it.
You actually made the appointment.
He would not let me out there. And he was trying to make me pay for the tires to get them Monday. And I go, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not paying for tires I don't have.
Behind the scenes, Josh has told us many times that he has a very hard time saying no to people.
Yeah,
it's
so
so
I'm
Very
proud
hard
of you.
time. So you
well,
went
I
ahead and
didn't
Yeah.
say no. I have an appointment Monday.
made
that
the
I'm gonna-
appointment
that
for
I'm going
Monday.
to cancel.
Well,
even though you knew it was like, oh hell no, you still okay? Oh yeah, we'll see you Monday.
He was like, well, Monday through
That's really
Wednesday,
funny.
are those days for you? And I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
what is
put
happening?
me down. You bet.
Oh.
So I was
Go
like,
ahead and
sure.
order those in for me.
but
You know
you
what?
didn't pay for the tires yet, right? Okay.
Heck no.
I'm proud of you there.
Absolutely
I'm
Yeah.
proud
not.
of you there.
Because I don't need them yet. Like, I'm
Go
not
out and do
stupid.
the
I know
you know the
tires.
penny trick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you
George
can put the penny in
Washington's
there.
nose.
Yes.
It's
And-
Abe Lincoln.
I don't think.
Oh, the penny. Yeah.
penny,
The
yeah.
quarter
yeah,
trick,
the quarter
though.
would
Quarter's
make me
a little
look really
bit-
bad.
Use a
but
penny, and yeah, if you can see his entire head, it's time to get tires.
I just don't think I need them yet, and especially since heading into summer, and he's trying to sell me these winter tires, and I'm like, dude, come on, big guy. So it was
Come
very
on, fella.
frustrating, and I was not happy with it. But I got out of there with only $100 oil change, nothing
There you
else. So
go.
I'm very happy.
Josh leaves today and his tires blow out.
Please, Lord, help me.
Oh no.
I would just get rid of the car.
Like I need a ride to
I'm
Longmont.
super curious now as to when my sister put those on and if you even need them, because you probably haven't put that many miles on that thing.
I've
That
barely
thing.
dude, I've had it for a year. I've barely put 4,000 on it. Even a year of driving. So that's nothing.
I'm going to take a peek at him today.
Yeah, do it. Come out.
Shake my head.
I was upset.
And then we're going to write a harshly worded Yelp review.
That's
This
what
is
I'm
we're
going
to do.
All caps.
What we're going to do. It's funny. All right, guys. Well, the fun's going to continue here in a few minutes. We're going to dive into a trending report. Talk about the big news yesterday with the Pope. The memes yesterday were fantastic.
Oh, my gosh.
So many very funny memes yesterday. So we'll do that and more coming up in the trending report. And just going to throw this out there. We haven't done this, I don't think, in the past couple weeks. A really early qualification for the Diamond Dive tomorrow. Just going to throw that out there. That might be coming up in a few minutes, just saying, for all the early bird moms, so stick around for that. Right now, first check of traffic. Go ahead, Aaron. I should mention, too, coming up in the trending report, we're going to be giving you a code word that we will drop into casual conversation sometime during the show today. And when you hear that code word / phrase, it could score you some Nuggets tickets for Sunday's game. Ooh, we'll give you all the deets on that. And then, moms, I warned you. This is for the real early birds today. The moms that are just getting out of bed. We haven't done an early cue to call, but now's your chance. If you're a mom and you want to come out tomorrow to the Winner's Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont and dive into a giant cake in search of a $10,000 diamond ring, right now is your time to qualify. We're going to do it twice during the show today. This is the very first time, bright and early. We need caller 10 right now. You have to be a mom to participate. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. It's a big 10-foot by 10-foot cake from Safeway that you're going to be rooting around in search of that $10,000 diamond ring, courtesy of Rocky Mountain Custom Jewelry. We need caller 10 right now, and we'll hand you a $25 Safeway gift card just for qualifying. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649 for Mix 100's Diamond Dive. Good luck, moms. Denver's best music. You have Mix 100 on with Colorado's best morning show. We got an award for it and everything. It's Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yay.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Yay is right.
TGIF,
yay
man.
today.
I know.
Oh, no, right?
This is a long week.
OMG, TGIF. Hey, who was our latest qualifier for the Diamond Dive?
That was Kat out of Denver, and she was so pumped to see us tomorrow.
Excellent.
I was so excited to see everybody.
It's going to be so fun.
It's going to be a good time. The Diamond Dive is going to be at the Winner's Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont. And even if you're not qualified, we want people to come out and see us tomorrow. It's just kind of like a middle of the afternoon happy hour for us. So please come by, say hi, watch the event, and see one lucky mom walk away with a $10,000 diamond ring. All the details can be found on the social pages. You can do Mix 100 Denver or Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
You know, I was thinking about really quick how the reaction is going to be to the person that finds that.
I
Like,
know.
are they just going to freak out? Are they going to be trying to, kind of silent, be like, oh, I found it, it's in my pocket? Or
Yeah.
like, what are they going to do?
just slowly leaves.
I think it's going to be like elation. Like, I think it's going to be like that.
If
you
I
know?
found
I would hope
it,
so.
Yeah, like I would not be able to hide my excitement.
No.
I would scream. I would air punch.
Well, it'd be in Katie's mouth and she'd be choking. So she'd be like,
I know. Like I would be so excited. I would not be able to contain the excitement. So hopefully that's how the person who wins acts
I know.
as
It's going to
well,
suck
right?
if they're like, hey, great, thanks.
Yay,
Oh, look, I
$10,000.
found it.
Right,
Then I hope somebody else
where's the
tackles.
arcade?
No, I'm just
yes,
Where's the
tackles
arcade?
them. Where's the arcade?
We're Street Fighter. I'm going to go play Street Fighter now. Oh, golly. It is time for the trending report. I guess the biggest trending news of the day is that we're going to be on Colorado and Company today, 10 o'clock, Channel 9. We pre-recorded a little segment with them a couple days ago. They're airing it today, and none of us remember what we said.
I blacked out,
We
dude.
blacked out.
Isn't that funny with
It's
TV?
so weird.
That's how you do it. Like when you're on, at least for me, when I do TV stuff, I forget everything that I say except the one wrong thing I do. That has been living
Yes.
in my memory since
can't
it
wait to
happened.
watch
I was laying in bed last night, and I was just thinking, I was like, I don't recall a single word I said. I
Yeah.
probably am going to sound like an idiot. I may have repeated myself a couple times. I have no idea what I said on the show.
Oh,
So we'll see how it goes.
I called Pink a number, so.
You did call Pink a number. I do recall that.
Did. And I'm
So-
actually very excited to watch that.
He
I don't
wants
know.
me to be wrong on TV.
We'll see how that goes.
Forever, Katie. It's forever.
It's Channel 9 today, Colorado and Company. It's funny, a little behind the scenes here. We spend probably the first 30 minutes of the day when we get in here critiquing what all the newscasters on TV are wearing
Yeah,
for the day.
you do. You really
We
do.
Crucify you
We were
guys.
kind of harsh today. I feel kind of bad.
Well, we get to roll in sweatpants, hoodies.
Yeah, if we want
right?
to, if we want to dress down, we're
No.
fine. We're not on camera.
I got caught by you guys wearing sweats, and you guys made fun of me
Like,
for
we
a
all look
minute
good
there.
today, but
Yeah.
like the news people, we crucify you guys
Dude,
for
I
a
got
good
my-
30 minutes.
I got my Canadian tuxedo on today. I'm rocking the denim.
Yeah, you
Denim,
are.
denim,
Like
denim.
it. Yeah.
Denim. Today is Lost Sock Memorial Day, which honors all the socks that are no longer with us.
Oh.
Aw, what are you doing with all those single socks? Josh, don't answer that.
Oh.
A lot of people are using them as koozies, cat toys, sock puppets, ice pack covers. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh,
That's
that's
a good
actually
idea.
Yeah, good use.
That's
You're
really
supposed
smart.
to use them first. I just keep the single sock in the drawer, hoping I will find its mate at some point, and then I'll clean it out. But I didn't realize we could use them. For
Yeah,
things.
I
It's
keep a
good
bag
idea.
of old underpants and socks in the garage for like if I need to, check my oil or, wipe something down that's dirty, then I can
Okay.
throw it away. And it is funny because it's a little awkward because the bag is like on a bottom shelf in the garage. And from time to time, it just kind of falls over, and all the old socks and underwear and things fall out.
Whitey
And
tighties.
well, no, it was even more awkward because there's like some of the kids' old underwear in there. So there's these little boy underpants in there, and they were like laying on the garage floor the other day, and one of my neighbors was like, "What's that all about?"
Those are the kids we keep at the house.
He's like,
gosh.
"How come you got those little boy underwear there?" And I was like, "Dude, just don't be gross."
Yeah.
It's like so I can, wax the car or something.
With your little boys
With my
not
underwear.
weird at
No,
all.
it is kind of
It is
weird.
kinda
It's kind of
weird,
weird.
dude.
But if I need to check the oil, I'm just using those and throwing them away.
Little boys underwear.
It's okay. We're gonna move on. That was probably an
You did
overshare.
not. You did not help
That
yourself.
was an overshare on
know?
my part. Sorry about that.
But
But I'm
Okay.
reusing things. I'm not wasting
You
things.
are.
I'm
You are
reusing.
so green and weird.
If I need to wipe off my dash that's
Just
dusty,
use a pair of whitey tighties.
Some
Like, why
old
not?
underpants.
Gosh, you're like, I'm using my wife's old thongs to just
Not
do
like-
that.
oh,
no,
gosh.
I won't use those. They're not absorbent enough.
Oh
There's
my
not enough fabric.
There's not enough
know what? You're
surface
right.
area.
There's
I mean,
not
you're
enough
right.
surface area.
Yeah.
There's
You need a hardy piece of cotton.
That's so funny. I need some Hanes, man.
Absorbent.
Yeah, where's her
Absorbent.
grandma panties? Then I'll wax my car with her grandma
The ones
panties.
we use as a flag. We need those ones.
Yeah, that's what I need. This is a weird transition. We got a new pope yesterday.
We did.
Yes.
Leo the 14th, the
I
first
love-
American pope in the church's history, and there's been 267 popes out there.
Yes, I love that his name is Leo. That he took the name Leo. We have Leo runs in our family, and it made us all very, very happy
Aw.
that that's what they picked.
Is your family
So-
Catholic?
No. Well,
Okay.
this side of the family is actually it's Zoe's dad's side of the
Okay.
family, and so they are Catholic, and they were just so excited that his name was Leo,
So
and he's from Chicago.
I didn't know
Hey.
this, that it's not just the Pope, that when you get confirmed in the Catholic Church, you take a Catholic name. Like
Oh,
you.
I didn't know that.
So I was
either.
listening to Vic Lombardi yesterday
Yeah.
on the sports side of
Nick
our station.
Havarti?
Nick Havarti. Well, he's a devout Catholic. He's a Notre Dame grad, all that
Yep.
stuff. And he was also talking about how when you get confirmed in, you also choose your Catholic name. And I didn't know that.
I didn't
and he
either.
chose Rocco, which was a Catholic name back in it's just a well-known Catholic name, I guess. And he chose Rocco simply because at the time that he got confirmed, Rocky 3 was out. And
No.
really like blowing up at the time in the movie theaters.
pretty
He's
good.
like, so I chose
Yeah.
Rocco. And I was like, that's hilarious.
That's
I'm looking up
amazing.
various Catholic names. I didn't know. I
didn't know
I
that
want to
either.
pick my own name.
I know. I was like, what would you choose? Because apparently there was 13 other Leos before this one. So
Yeah, well, and it's fine. I had no idea Rocco was a Catholic name.
I didn't
but
know
I just
that
think
either.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Xavier.
That's what comes to my
Xavier's one.
mind.
I like
I
Xavier.
like Xavier.
Maybe I'd be an
I like
Xavier.
That one.
Like Professor Xavier, right?
And women get to pick a name as well. Like this.
oh, yeah.
isn't
It's
just a man-
anybody. Yeah.
Okay.
So Rocco's considered a Catholic name from Saint Rocco.
Whoa, Saint Rocco.
Claire. You could be Claire. Hey, Claire.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, you're like,
Claire.
what would you?
I don't know. I don't know what
You got to
the
look them up. There's
choices
a
are.
bunch. Like Amy's one, if you want to go like super basic.
Okay.
Agnes.
Oliver.
Abigail.
Can we call you Oliver?
Cecilia. I kind of like that. one.
Cecilia.
Yeah, it reminds me
I
of
like
the song.
Cecilia. I
Yeah, all right.
do.
Do that one.
Oh,
Okay.
Anastasia's
And I'll be
very
Xavier.
Oh, I love the
flowy
name.
and pretty.
Anastasia is such a pretty name. I like the
It
way
is.
It
It's almost
looks.
too much to say, though.
Well, you
don't
could call her
like that?
Stacia.
We
I had
call
a
you
friend named
Ann-
Anastasia. We call her
Annie for
Stacia.
short.
Or Annie, yeah.
Annie, Stacy, any of them.
Stacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's cool.
speaking of the Pope, the memes immediately took off yesterday. Some jokes about the first Pope that's been to a Walmart. American Pope sounds like an HBO series.
It does.
Somebody shared a photo of a gigantic white Ford. I think it was like an F-350 called the new Pope Mobile.
Oh my gosh, dude, can they do that? Come on, like just Americanize the heck out of it.
The Chicago memes took off too since he's from Chicago. Like, God bless everyone in the world except Green Bay.
Oh, that's funny.
Putting ketchup on your hot dog is already a sin. It's pretty good. And there was a picture of him. I think was it what's one of those sites that does all the funny stuff, like the Bumblebee or whatever it is.
The
Onion.
Babylon Bee. Well,
The
the,
Babylon
Onion
Bee-
and the Babylon Bee.
The Onion
yes.
was the one I saw yesterday where he's up there, talking to the crowd for the first time, and he's eating a gigantic Chicago hot dog costume. And you know what? I was like, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
He's such a neat dude, though. Like he's from Chicago, South Side Chicago,
Yeah.
but he's a Cubs fan, which you
Which
know
is
that's going to create
insane.
some drama, Jer. You have no idea.
Which,
Like-
how about this? Like, yes, from Chicago, but he goes out there and greets everybody in perfect Greek or Italian.
Italian,
It was
Italian.
Italian.
and
Perfect
Spanish,
Italian
right?
and Spanish.
Yeah.
He speaks 6 languages. So this
Yeah.
dude is incredibly
Isn't
well educated.
Italian beautiful.
Oh,
It is
really
a beautiful language. I kind of want to learn it. Italian.
Yeah.
I kind of want to learn it.
that
is-
should be your first word.
It flows so well.
Josh and I may or may not have been watching an Instagram account of this young woman who's a chef.
Oh.
Does she have an Italian accent?
She
Yes.
is
Beautiful.
Italian.
Jeremy, she
Yeah.
was speaking in that? I'm kidding. Beautiful woman.
I was looking at the food. Like, girl can cook.
Beautiful food.
Beautiful
And
food.
Her accent, though.
She's very attractive.
Yes.
But yes, she's got this combination Italian English
Yes.
accent, like American English. and
what I love is how
mesmerizing.
they describe how Italians, not just her, but Italians describe food because it's such a delicacy to them and stuff and what they make.
I could listen to her talk all day.
I want to go eat my way through Italy, so I get it. I get it. Like,
yeah, there's some jokes there. But
See,
yeah.
wait, going back to the names really quick. This is so funny. We just had
pasta, Jared. The pasta.
We just had Lori text in, and she goes, she chose her Catholic name as Shiona because she loved the song "My Sharona" back in the day. That's like, I bet they did this all the time with the popular movies and songs.
Yeah.
Probably. Why not?
Lori, that's
what
hilarious.
I would do. If I picked a name,
I would have been like
it would
Yoda.
be one I know. That's funny.
Real quick, speaking of the Pope, here's what we're gonna do. Sometime today, sometime during the show, we're going to drop into casual conversation this phrase: the Pope is dope. Because he's a pretty dope dude.
He is.
So be listening today during the show. We'll casually slip in the Pope is dope. When you hear it, be caller 10, and you'll score a couple Nuggets tickets for the game on Mother's Day.
Whoa. You
How
can
about
bring
that?
your mom to the Nuggets.
Your
You
mom.
do have to bring your mom.
Yes.
You got to bring your mom.
I love
Should we even
that.
say that moms? Well, we're doing the moms for the Diamond
Yeah.
Dive. We'll just say
Yeah.
whoever, caller 10. But be listening when you hear the Pope is dope. This is the last time you'll hear it right now. The Pope is dope. Sometime during the show today, be caller 10, and we'll give you some Nuggets tickets for Sunday night's game.
All right
That's
now.
fun.
Just because we nice like that.
Yeah.
We nice like
Very
that.
giving.
Katie, give me your best local stuff.
Okay,
We
well-
talked too much about the Pope.
We did, but that's fine. It's a big story. So let's talk about a big story locally, the latest In-N-Out at in Brighton. This one's going to open today at 10:30, so everyone's really
Yay.
excited, right off I-76 and 144th Avenue. So again, 10:30 is when they'll open their doors, and it is the 13th In-N-Out in Colorado.
Already?
I still haven't been to one of them here. I've been to In-N-Out
Dude, there's
once.
one 400
There's
feet
literally
from
one
us.
across the street.
Maybe I should go at some point. I've been there once, and it was in San Diego.
You have not been to the one across the street. Like,
I
we
have
do,
not.
Like, work
I
meetings
don't ever
there.
think about
That blows
In
my
and Out.
mind.
I mean,
because
it's
there's
literally-
right next to the
you see it.
Chick-fil-A,
You can
isn't it?
see it from our parking lot.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
right next to?
Yeah, that's
well,
where
then
you
I'm
across
go.
going
the road.
I'm going to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, see,
Well,
because I either
fair.
want a burger or a chicken sandwich. Like, I'm in
You're
the
right.
mood for one or the other.
Yeah.
And just recently, I've had the Dutchman, the Flying Dutchman
Yeah.
from In-N-Out. And that's just the burger surrounded by grilled onions, chair. It is so good. It's messy.
Don't.
But it is
I don't think
so
I'm gonna do
good.
that one.
You will not
It's so
be
good.
kissing. You will not be kissing.
Oh,
people.
no.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I had to go into a store after that. That lady was
You're
like,
like,
hi.
Hello.
Oh, my gosh.
Tears coming out of
but, yeah, that's the latest one if you want to go check it out. Another big deal is Lorde announcing a concert at Red Rocks. So she puts out a new album every 4 years. I didn't realize that, but that's her MO. And the latest one just
Sounds
came out this
lazy.
year. I was like, wow, she
should
really
wait every 6 years.
setting
Yeah.
the bar low, you know? But her latest album is called Virgin. And so that's kind of that got your attention.
Well, no. I mean,
No.
it reminds me of Madonna.
Exactly. Yeah. So she's going to be at Red Rocks Tuesday, October 14th. And she's got a whole big world tour that she's set to embark on, but making a stop here in Colorado. So
for
that's
her.
big news for
Oh,
her
Lord.
fans. Big news for people. And then just a couple scams to look out for, right? Because one, we saw this on the news today, a story about the DoorDash driver who stole a package off someone's porch.
We watched the ring cam
Oh
video.
my gosh.
Yeah.
So he's delivering food to one house and then just saunters over to the neighbor's door before dipping. Stole a package of Pokemon cards that were worth like $300.
my Pokemon.
Nerds unite!
My
We
Pan-Man.
must find him immediately.
Exactly. Well,
They can't chase after him.
Destroy him. They can't chase after him.
That's my inhaler.
On second thought, let him go.
the inhaler. That's what
Yeah,
I
right.
imagine.
My scooter has a top speed of 7 miles an hour.
Seriously, though, you can't trust anyone anymore.
don't chase
like,
them downhill.
It's just so bad. And then one more scam, because this one I feel like I'd fall for too. There's a text going around saying, hey, did you forget you had jury duty? Well, click this link to pay some money to get out of it. First of all, you can't pay
come
money to
on.
get out of jury duty. I know. I was hoping to, but that's just not the case. And they said that they would never reach out to you via text saying, hey,
Yeah.
jury duty. You will
Government's
get-
not doing that.
The government's not going to do that. You will get an official thing in the mail that says, hey, you've got jury duty and you can't pay to get out of it. So there you go. There you go. Also, why don't we just add it? Nuggets tonight looking to take a lead in the series.
Woohoo. Let's go, boys.
Woo! Let's go. Nuggets home cooking. We need that home cooking. Let's go.
How do you guys think they're going to do tonight?
I think they're going to answer.
They're going to come back. They
I
had
think, yeah.
zero interest in playing that second game. They'll come back. It'll be fine.
And I hate to always I never think it's fair to say, and the refs, but that game was a little ridiculous, like when it came to the refs. So I'm hoping bringing it back to Ball Arena helps the Nuggets case. They couldn't pay for a call. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
There we
Nuggets
go.
are looking to bounce back in Game 3.
There we go.
Jer on sports.
Yes!
I just read it off the TV screen
Oh
right
my
there.
god! I was like, that sounded so
I
good.
know. I was like, how'd you do that?
I literally looked up and just read it off the
That was
TV
a
screen.
well-constructed sentence.
No, you did it.
Jer on sports. Thank you very much. All right, coming up in a few minutes, the nonsense will continue. We'll give you some PMI, a positive, a minus, and something a little bit interesting to put a smile on your face on this fun Friday. Let's see what's going on with traffic. It's a fun Friday show with JKJ at Denver's Mix 100. Broadcasting live and local. We are in town. We are not being pumped in via robots out of state. No, nothing like that. We're not in LA or New York. No, we're here. We're here in Colorado. We are Colorado people talking to our Colorado audience, doing Colorado things, you guys. If you want to take a peek inside the studios here in Lone Tree, we have a live YouTube feed. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, and you can say hello. It's all brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. And one of the benefits of being live and local is we are going to be out and about this Saturday. We're going to be up in Longmont. For all of you that say, you never come up north and see us up here. We'll be at Winner's Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont for the big Mix 100 Diamond Dive. We got a buttload of moms that are going to be diving into a gigantic cake up there in search of a $10,000 diamond ring for Mother's Day. We'll get one more mom qualified sometime during the show today, but you know what? If you're just out and about up in that area and you want to come hang out, watch the event, and meet the morning show, we're encouraging you to come by.
Yeah.
The ring is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Custom Jewelry. The cake is from Safeway, and like I said, we'll be at Winner's Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont. Probably rolling in about noon, you guys think?
Yeah,
Probably about noon.
Yeah, we'll probably be there just at 12.
All right, there you go. Come see us. All the information can be found on the old station website, mix100.com.
Do you know, real quick,
yeah.
another reason I'm excited about going to Longmont? That's where Zoe was born.
Really?
At Longmont United Hospital. I used to live there for quite some time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like out in a park
4
or
or 5.
something.
No,
Like,
she was born in the hospital when it was first built. It was like a brand new hospital.
Hey.
Now they have a whole new hospital that they built out there in Longmont. So it has grown so much. I can't wait
you
to
going
go
to
back.
revisit the delivery room and just wander in?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought you were
know,
saying she was
right?
born at Winner's Circle. I was like,
yay!
congratulations.
Yes. They had the big bell going and everything.
Yeah,
ding,
good
ding,
for
ding.
you.
She pulled her out of one of those claw machines. Hey, you want a baby?
25 cents.
Baby Nana.
That's funny.
So before we get to PMI, there is this study. It's kind of a big heads up if you have a teenager in the house that's looking to get a car. Classic move. A lot of parents, you know, when your kid turns 16, you go out and you buy them an old clunker that they roll around in. And this study is saying don't do that. Don't give your teenager a really old car. It's not the smartest move anymore. Because it could be a deadly decision. Teens in cars that are more than 5 years old are 19% more likely to die in a fatal crash.
Oh, no.
For cars 15 years and older, it jumps to 31%.
Oh.
Yeah, they say new drivers suck for a while at driving,
Oh, yeah.
obviously,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes. New cars have a lot more safety features like side airbags, emergency braking. And even though giving your kid an old car is a popular move for parents, you're not getting all those brand new safety features that you would with a new car. But who can afford that?
I was just going to say, easier said than done,
Yeah,
right?
you're
Especially
buying your 16-year-old a $45,000
I
car.
know, that's the
cars
flaw
now-
to this.
Yeah, cars now are so much more expensive than they were 4 or 5 years ago. You know,
Well,
like
and also
they
the
all
15-year-old car now we're talking about is a 2010. Those have side airbags, and
That's
those
what I was
have,
thinking too, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
those have all the features except for maybe like, you know, the new iPad that comes with the screens.
Yeah.
With the
Maybe
cars
not
now.
as much of the radar with the emergency braking
like lane
and stuff
assist
like
and
that, but it
stuff,
probably
but
has stuff like that. It probably
2010s
has
are
side airbags.
not bad
and-
cars.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well, maybe it's the electric, you know, because
who
that
wrote
is
this? Was
that
this like
is-
Chrysler?
Yeah, I know.
Brought to you by Ford.
The electric
Buy an
cars
F-150.
are way different than the
Yeah.
gas car. Like driving one just takes a minute to get used to because they have the accelerator only. Like the brake will send you flying.
Well, and when
'cause-
the electric
you
car
know,
catches fire, it doesn't turn off.
Exactly.
The fire just has to
The
burn
electric
out.
cars are just a little different than the gas cars. So I
Yeah.
understand that curve maybe, but yeah, who can afford to
I
buy a
don't know.
car that's 5 years?
This is
All I
brought
know
to you
is
by big cars.
My son is going to be 14 here in a few months, and I'm going to be thinking about this pretty darn soon.
Yeah.
Like in a couple years, we're going to have to get another car.
Yeah. And now it has to be a new one.
You know what's
I don't
funny?
do
So
that.
my family, when we were all in high school, my family had so many kids. They had 5 kids, and at that time, 3 of us were able to drive all at the same time. And the word on the street was like our house looked like a used car lot because we had all these teenagers'
Yeah.
cars sitting out in front or on the driveway and stuff. And my parents were like,
I remember
not a good
growing up
look.
too. Like we had my parents' 2 cars, and then I had one. My sister had one. My dad was in the fire department, so he had his work expedition at the house. We had a Corvette that was just the fun extra car, and then I had bought an old Bronco to work on. So
my
at one point we
gosh.
had like, what is that?
Jeez.
Like 5, 7,
Yeah.
6 cars,
7,
6,
8,
yeah.
9 cars at the house. It was like, my God. My mom hated it.
I bet she did.
She used car lot.
hated it. It was
Yeah.
like a used car lot. Yeah.
That's so
It's too
funny.
many. Oh, that's not what I wanted to play. That's just what I want to play.
There.
There it is. You know, speaking of the kids, Reed did come home yesterday. We had talked about how the middle school kids were shoving stuff into their Chromebooks to
Starting
set
them
them
on
on fire,
fire?
like in the little
Ugh.
USB ports and stuff on the side. He's like, it was going on at school. He's like,
Really?
it smelled like smoke yesterday.
What?
Because some kids were doing it. They heard about the
Why?
TikTok thing, and they were shoving stuff in their laptops and setting them on fire.
Well-
and we had to have a very lengthy conversation.
Yeah.
You will not do that.
Because they're not cheap, and then your parents have to pay for that. It's not
That's
like
what we said.
you
We was like,
ruin it, and then you
we'll
get
have to
another
pay
one.
for it, but you're gonna have to pony up eventually
Yeah.
for that.
What is that?
I know, man.
So, sorry, that's dumb.
Yeah.
That
I
is
know.
just
But we
straight
were
up
dumb middle schoolers too. We would have done the
guess.
same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shove some stuff into the side of my laptop and set it on
Oh, my
fire.
parents
Yeah,
would
you've got to
kill me if I
learn,
did that.
right? You've got to learn.
Jeez.
Goofy kids. All right, it's time for PMI. We've been sifting through all the stories this morning, and we found a positive story, a minus story, and something a little bit interesting, and we deliver it to you to start your morning. Who got the P?
Oh, I got the P today.
Woohoo!
And I thought this was a pretty cool story. So Ruby Hill Park, we all know that for the really good skiing they have. They also have
The
free,
sledding.
Yeah, the sledding. Yes. Oh my gosh, they
Yes.
got the sledding there. They also have the free concerts during the summer at Levitt Pavilion Park over there, which is really cool. Their amphitheater is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, they are now planning an outdoor adventure hub. So they also have that cool bike path. You can go off the jumps and the ramps and
Yeah.
stuff. Well, they're adding on to that now. They're adding more trails to the I guess hiking area. And then they're adding a water park, which is
Oh
really
my
cool.
gosh.
They're gonna have
Splash.
this huge thing called the splash pad, and it's one of those
Oh, the
things that
splash
like
pads,
you
yeah.
can like one person sits on one side and they jump, other people jump down on it, and it launches you into the air. They're doing that type
those!
of thing.
I want to do that.
Dude, have you? Oh, I did
I've never
that
done one of those.
at Cherry Creek Reservoir once. You launch like 25 feet in the air.
It
And then you
launches
come
way
down?
up there.
Well, yes.
Yeah, it's like a big
Oh,
no,
beanbag
you
chair
actually
almost.
stay up in the air,
You,
Katie.
you
Wait,
go to space,
But
Katie.
don't you get hurt? Like
you land
when
in the
you come
water.
No, you land in the
Oh.
water.
I mean, if you belly flop, yeah, it hurts a lot.
I was just
but
thinking
you...
splash pad, like that's usually on
Yeah,
the
he did. You made a
Well, they
weird
have
transition
those.
there.
Okay,
Yes, I'm
okay.
sorry. They have a
I'm
splash.
caught up now. Thank you.
They have one of those as well, but they also
Okay.
have the thing in the water that
Okay.
lands in the water.
We
as
used to
well.
take the
Okay.
kids to splash pads a lot when they were a little smaller. There was always that one kid sitting on one of the jets that shoots way up in the air.
And
You
he's
see
got
the
the
smile.
one every time one kid would be over there getting an enema.
He's got
Just
the smile.
sitting on the one that's shooting way up in the air, and he's just sitting on
Yeah,
it.
the look on their face.
And that's
too.
when you
Like-
you pull a little Reed aside and you go, hey, just stay away from
Don't do
him.
that.
No.
Stay away from that kid.
Yeah.
That was every time, the one
Oh my
kid.
gosh. Well, they're also doing a bunch of improvements to their park as well. They're going to have new playgrounds, new overlooks, new, I already said that, splash pads, sports courts. They're going to have basketball
Sports
areas.
courts?
They're also
Wow.
making a
Wow.
brand new, where is it? Entry plaza. So the plaza thing as well. The
Where are they
whole
getting all this
indoor
money?
Area. You know what? I don't know. But they're just building a bunch of new stuff there because they wanted to bring more people for the summer as well
Yeah.
than just the skiing areas or the sledding. So
Smart
Ruby
move.
Hill, it's going to look brand new.
Wow.
And that's all
Sounds
this
like
summer.
fun.
They're in the final stages right now. So it's going to be
All
done
right.
for this summer for
Yes,
everybody
get
to
your
go up
creepy
there.
kid ready for that
I
splash
love
pad.
New enemas, yeah.
this.
I shouldn't say that. The new splash pads. There we go.
It's the enema pad. All right, well that's good, man. That's
It's
good.
exciting. I
that.
like Ruby Hill a lot. I've been
I
there a
do
bunch
too.
of times. So
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah.
And I like being out in the public in a swimsuit.
You,
So-
You
sure
sure
do.
do.
You
Count me
love
in.
taking your
It's like
shirt
your
off.
favorite thing.
Hard pass. All right, I've got the minus. Get this. This guy's been making the news. 47-year-old dude out of Florida decided to go up to Yellowstone National Park, visit the park, get out in the wilderness. And, of course, he has no idea what he's doing because he approached a bison and got a little too close for the bison's comfort and was gored
Oh my
very badly by the
gosh.
bison.
What?
Oh, no.
The incident is still under investigation. The first reported bison injury of 2025. Well, good for this guy. He's making the news.
Jeez.
First one. But I guarantee you this guy is probably wandering out there trying to get a selfie or to pet the bison.
No, it's exactly
We've all
it.
seen the videos.
Yeah, do not pet the fluffy cows.
Do not pet the fluffy
It's
cows.
a thing. You do
They're
not want to walk up.
mean.
Oh my goodness. When are people going to learn? Like, that's what I want to know. We hear these stories every single season.
Yep.
And I mean, I came probably me to you, Jer, close to a moose once when I was on my adventures. I tried to cut through. There were a bunch of people in front of me, and I was like, I'm just going to cut through this little meadow. And I came around a corner and saw a moose. I don't know who was more afraid, me or the moose, but
Probably
it was
you.
it was a national park moose. So he was like, used to people. So he didn't charge me or anything. But immediately I knew I was in the wrong. I was like, I'm not supposed to be this close to you. Like, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Shoo,
Yeah.
shoo,
And
moose.
so I just don't
Shoo.
understand people who think it's okay to walk up to wildlife.
Well, it's Florida people.
And it is what it is, right? It's got to be city people.
It's city
gotta be
people, and
city
it's
people.
generally men, I think, too. They're like, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to ride this
Stupid.
bison.
You know what?
This is why
You're
women
right.
live longer. Oh, straight up,
You're
Katie. We're
actually
dumb.
right. It is mostly men.
It is. I will say, with the Florida in the news, Josh did send us a great screenshot last night. Passenger with absolutely no flying experience landed plane at Florida airport after pilot passed out. And both
Proves
of
our
us were
point.
like, yeah,
We could do it.
you can land. Anybody can land a plane.
Also, he had zero
Anybody.
flying experience.
Zero.
I can't tell you how many hours I've spent playing Ace Combat, which is where you just land and take off planes. I've been in dogfights, Katie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
We've
been
all
in
played those
thousands
games.
of dogfights. I could land a. I'm sorry, I could
He's
land a
logged
plane.
simulator hours.
Oh, any
That's
guy
what
can land a
pilots
plane.
do.
It's easy. You just
know.
glide in, you glide it in, and kick it back.
Kick it back.
Kick it back,
Oh
Katie.
my gosh.
You don't ease it back. If you ease it back, you
Kick
fly
it.
off
What
the
was
runway.
my immediate text to you guys too when
I'm
you
not
sent
gonna be in
that?
that
No,
plane.
no,
I'm
and
not
I
gonna
also
be in that
said,
plane.
please don't try
Oh,
and
yeah.
land a plane.
No, but if there was a
Please.
situation where there was an emergency, easy peasy.
If I went up to the cockpit and I saw two pilots that were knocked out, I
You
could
do
land.
it.
I'm gonna say,
Easy.
Josh Grisham here. I'm gonna land the plane. I'm gonna land the plane.
Step aside.
Seatbelt fastened.
You would, you'd push the pilots over and lay them on the floor and get in the chair and
what I
land
do.
that thing.
Yeah.
That's-
Easy.
Kick
Pull
it back.
back, pull
Kick
back.
it back.
Kick it back.
Mhm.
All right,
can
what's
do
the
it.
interesting?
Oh, I feel so much safer. Okay, so this is really neat for Colorado consumers, actually, starting January 1st. So this is a law that's going to go into effect. It's going to give residents the legal right to repair a wide range of digital electronic devices without being forced to go through the original manufacturer. Now, they say that this is going to lead to a lot more affordable repairs, access to independent service providers across the state. Jared and I were talking off the air, like, this is going to make jobs, like I feel like we're going to see a lot of little mom and pop, let's fix your cell phone
great.
shops, right?
Mobile
Like,
units.
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like is going to happen here, because when you think about it, things like smartphones, refrigerators, computers, and smart devices, they do have that loophole where if they break, you have to go through the specific manufacturer to get it fixed. And so that is what this is going to alleviate. They are saying, like, let's say your screen breaks on your cell phone. Right now, sometimes those phone companies can require you to bring it into their store. I've dealt with this. I don't know if you have, Josh, as far as just,
We
you
usually
know,
just buy a new one.
do you buy a new phone when your screen breaks?
I've
Yeah.
never broken a screen. I honestly take really good care of my phones.
Oh.
I've never cracked a screen in my life. I
Never.
think I've never dropped my phone, and I'm not kidding.
Oh my gosh.
I don't.
Okay.
I take
I'm probably
very
with
good-
you,
Humble
though.
brag over
no,
here
I'm
for
just-
you
I-
guys.
Well, I spend $1,300 on a new dang phone. I'm going to take care of it,
Yeah.
Katie.
Oh no.
Holy crap.
I know. My
I just
screen.
looked down at her screen.
We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk
Shocked.
about that, Josh.
Shocked.
I just found out I can save money if I need to fix it. So
Covered in fingerprints
is
and smashed.
The screen protector I bought with the phone.
I know, and it is a screen protector. Like, I want you to know,
This
like,
is an
that's not my
iPhone
actual
3, and I've had it
screen.
that long.
It doesn't update anymore, but it is pristine.
Yeah.
Well,
Perfect.
just so you know, this law is not going to apply to your marine vessels or your motor vehicles or the medical devices. You're still
Okay.
going to have to go through the manufacturer for those. But your smartphone and your tablets and
I like
whatnot,
this. Why not?
I
Go see
like
a guy. I got a guy.
I
It's
like
cool.
this a lot. And
gonna be a
again,
lot cheaper.
I can
Oh,
think
yeah.
about how many jobs this is going to create. That's what I like the most. Like, I just imagine a lot of little stores popping up, helping us with our
Katie's
electronic
created like
devices.
300 jobs with the
I
way her
know,
phone looks
look
right
at
now.
me, creating jobs.
Oh my God, that is in bad shape.
Dude,
It's not
That's
that
really
bad.
bad.
how do you
It's not
see?
that bad.
Does it not cut your fingers when you text?
I mean,
There's
you just know
blood
where to
all
swipe.
over
You just know where to swipe.
Jeez.
I like those little mini repair places. The one I've been eyeing that I don't know if I should trust or not. I need a new key fob for our car.
Okay.
And it's the one that's you got to just keep in your pocket,
Yeah.
So you got to go get it programmed, and it's like $600 through the dealer. there's always this van parked outside of, I won't even say, it's like a big box store.
Yeah.
And it's like wacky keys or something. We'll make your keys here. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Will
do I
you
trust that?
Just need the last 4 of your social,
Yes,
and we'll
I
get right on
know.
it.
I'm like, well, it's like $600 through the dealer. Do I wander over to Wacky Keys over there?
For
And
$99.99.
He's unlocking
And, like,
other people's cars
I
next
know.
to him.
I'm like, do I trust that, or do they hack my key fob?
dude.
And
Well, I don't know.
but it's like if
have
it's
your
like
neighbor go
$100,
first.
Yeah. No, if you're saving that
silly
much money.
keys. But you're right. If I'm saving like $500, I might
It's
go
worth
see
it.
where
Worth it,
go
yeah.
to the Silly Keys kiosk there in the parking lot of the Home Depot.
Honestly, I bet it's just a nerd that knows how to do it.
it
I mean,
might be.
Yeah.
Why not?
And it's a very well wrapped like van.
Yeah.
You know, and they got a little tint. It
From
looks
all those
very
wacky
legit,
keys he did.
but it looks very Dateline as well. Like,
It's so funny. Yeah, will I leave the van? Will I be able to leave
right.
the
Well,
van?
they pull me in and take off. I don't know.
We don't know what's happening.
I don't know. So anyway. All right, there's your PMI this morning with Jeremy, Katie, and Josh. Coming up right around 7:30. Be ready to call in and have some fun. It's going to be time for Fast Five. Get your phone locked and loaded, ready to call us. The number is 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. We'll do that right around 7:30. Let's see what Mr. Aaron has to say about traffic. Denver's best music, Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. Before we dive into Fast Five, I do want to give everybody a heads up. At 8 o'clock today, we're going to be coming back and talking about your mom. Your mom for Mother's Day. Your mom. We've done this a few times in years past, but you can call in and give your mom a shout out, essentially. Whether she's still with us or she is, sadly passed away, it's your day to pay a little tribute to your mom today. So we'll be opening up the phone lines at 8 o'clock today for all of our listeners to call in and rave about your mom.
Your mom.
Your mom.
Love you, Mom.
Kisses. But right now, Katy, we got some business to take care of.
Let's do this.
Let me play the little funny sound here. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Grab your phone right now and give us a call if you'd like to play Fast Five. This game has just exploded on this here morning show. We have so much fun with it. So many kids pressure their parents every day to call in and play. We talk to them. It's the cutest thing. Mom, you better call.
Yeah. Well, my kid said I had to call, so I
Right.
finally did. Yeah.
Look at your parents right now, kids, and make them call. I want some
Yeah.
newbies today that have never called in before to play Fast Five. The number is 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. That'll get you in the studios to play Fast Five. And again, if you've played 3 or 4 or 5, 7, 10 times, give it a break today.
Yeah.
Let some newbies play. I want some fresh meat to play Fast Five today. 303-691-1649. We'll get you on the air, get to know you a little bit, become besties, ask you what you're doing this weekend, and then we'll play the game where I will toss you a category and start a 10-second timer. And within those 10 seconds, you've got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. What were some of the ones we did yesterday as examples?
Yeah, well, you asked for 5 rides at Elages. You also asked for the 5 Spice Girl names,
Right.
cuts of, models made by Ford was
That's
another
right,
one.
that's
And then
one.
5 animals won it because that one went really long yesterday.
It went like we had to bounce. It's like we had other things to do.
We did.
We were up against a commercial break.
Yeah.
So she got 5 types of animals.
That's how it works sometimes. 'cause
Sometimes, yes.
you never know what people are an expert at. So that's why it can go like 8, 9, 10 callers sometimes.
That's the thing. Or
Yeah.
we've knocked it out in like the first 1 or 2 callers.
Yeah, that happens too.
But the key is just to call in, have some fun. Let's play some Fast Five, especially if you're a newbie. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. Now, what's that prize we're playing for?
It's a big one because you're winning a pair of tickets to check out Pod Meets World, which is the live podcast of the cast of Boy Meets World. So you get Topanga, you get Eric, you get Sean, and they're all coming to Denver. So you'll win a pair of tickets to see them do that live. It's so neat.
Talk about TGIF.
I
mean,
know.
that was part of TGIF.
That was
back
it.
in the
Boy
day.
Meets World was everything. That was a show everyone watched. So it's going to be a good time.
Topanga. Every little boy wanted Topanga.
Oh, well,
Topanga.
Topanga was she was such a girl's girl too.
She really
like,
was.
Everybody loved
Really
her.
was.
So yeah.
All right, Josh is quickly getting everybody on hold. 303-691-1649. Let's do the thing. Hey, Stacy.
Hey.
Hey. What are you doing this weekend? Impress me with your weekend plans.
Oh, we play a lot of baseball on the weekends.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
You personally, or do you have children that do it?
So my boys.
Oh,
Baseball
okay.
mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're busy. You are
Yeah.
so busy.
What position do the kids play?
First, third, outfield, pitch. They'll play anywhere.
You got some
Oh,
talented
utility
children.
players is what we
Talented
call
children.
them. That's awesome.
I was always third base whenever we played. It was all
Nice.
through Little
Yeah.
League. I had the hot corner there. I was
See,
pretty
I
good at it.
did ponytail softball is what we called it
Yeah.
for the girls, and I was the pitcher.
Really?
Straight up, yeah.
Oh, smell
Yeah.
you, smell
Oh,
you.
yeah.
All right, well, you got a baseball-packed weekend, Stacy. Let's do some Fast Five with you. I always love it when listeners send us in categories. And there was a bunch that came in yesterday. I'm going to use one right now. In 10 seconds, I don't think I have to worry about sequels. No. Well, no sequels, but in 10 seconds, please give me 5 movies starring Pauly Shore. Go.
My gosh.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea. No idea.
Uh-oh. I'll give you one, which is one of the greatest movies of all time, Encino Man.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Yep.
Where they
No,
defrost the
wouldn't have
caveman. Well, darn it, Stacy.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Squeezing the juice. The whistle.
right.
Stacy, you have a great weekend. Thanks for trying to play Fast Five today.
Thanks, y'all too.
Bye.
Bye, Stacey.
Bye, Felicia. Hi, Julie.
Hi there.
Hey, you big ray of
Morning.
sunshine. Impress me with your weekend plans.
Well, I'm a mom, so probably getting some yoga in and spending time with the kids, maybe some hiking.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go.
That's what Mom wants.
Are the kids going to make you breakfast or get you a little gift or anything?
I hope they make me breakfast or at least let me sleep in.
Yeah, seriously.
Are they old enough to make you an actual breakfast, or are you going to get like cereal?
Kids, are you going to make me real breakfast?
Maybe with Dad's help.
Maybe with
Yeah.
your dad's help.
Smart
Aw,
move, kids.
it's so sweet.
What are your
though.
kids' names? Give them a shout out.
Shout out to Matthew and Anna, 7 and 5. Oh my gosh, it's Mother's Day night.
It's all right. It happens
all
to me all
good.
the time. I'm like, how old are my children? I have no
I just
idea.
got corrected, 5.5.
Oh,
5 and a
sorry.
half.
It's
That
my
half-
half birthday, Mom.
It's a big deal.
I'm a half.
Remember, Mom, it's past May.
Okay,
It is. That's the half.
Is that your daughter?
that was my son.
Oh, was your son? Oh, whoops. What's his name
We're
again?
taking him to school,
Matthew.
Matthew.
Matthew. Put Matthew on the phone really quick.
All right, Matthew.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. How are you today?
Good.
Hey, I got to ask you a question. Did you get your mom a gift for Mother's Day?
Not yet, but we are gonna.
Are you going to do
Oh.
it? You can tell me really quietly. What are you thinking about getting her? Come on. What are you going to get her? Did he whisper it? I
Yeah,
can't hear him.
he's so soft. Like,
Matthew,
so
say
cute.
Matthew.
Plants.
A
Plants?
plant.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Plants. All right,
That's a
we'll leave
good
it there.
one.
Well, don't tell her what kind of
Yeah,
plants,
we'll
okay?
we'll keep it secret to you,
Yeah.
Matthew. Shh.
It's very sweet. All right, give the phone back to your mom.
He's so cute.
All right, I'm back.
Bye,
He's super
Matthew.
cute.
I know.
He's super
Oh.
And he said he's getting you pants. Pants.
I did plant.
No, I heard pants.
Every Mother's Day we'll plant
No,
some new
don't,
flowers.
Don't ruin it for him, Julie. He's getting you pants. He's getting you pants this year. It's going to be pants. All right, let's
gonna
have
be
some
pants.
fun. It's going to be pants. All right, let's play some Fast Five with you. I have asked this one like multiple times over the past 2 weeks. Nobody's gotten it. We'll see if you can do it. No help from anybody in the car. In
Okay, no help.
10 seconds, I doubt they'll know these, but in 10 seconds, give me 5 different cuts of diamonds. Go.
Oh my goodness. Diamonds. There's solitaire. There's princess.
One.
There's cushion.
Yes.
I think there's a
you
square.
got 2. You got 2 before
Oh,
buzzer
goodness.
hit. Oh, good. It goes
Oh, no,
fast,
it was-
huh?
Yeah, she
It
got
does go
3.
fast.
Was it 3?
Yeah, she got 3 because the
Oh, okay.
solitaire as well. That's-
Is solitaire a
I
cut
guess
or
it's
is that
the type
just
of
type?
setting.
I wouldn't
I
accept
guess
a
it's the setting.
solitaire. Yeah.
Oh, but still, like
Cushion,
you knew
though.
the princess and the cushion.
Cushion's kind of a
like,
funny-
It is fun.
Because everybody thinks a cushion for the pushing, right?
Yes,
Am I right?
Every time.
Julie, you sound like a great mom. You have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Bye,
see you
guys.
later. Bye.
Bye.
Just a reminder, coming up at 8, we're going to open up the phone lines, and you guys can call in and talk about your moms, whatever you want. Give your moms a shout-out. Wish
I
them a
can't
happy
wait.
Mother's Day. We're going to do that at 8, so stick around for that. Hi, Hannah Banana.
How's it going?
Super dupes. Impress me with your weekend plans.
I'm probably gonna try and go swimming if the weather allows it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a really good weekend,
You'll be
Heather or
fine.
Hannah. I'm sorry. So you should be able to get into a pool somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been out in the sun at all, or are you going to blind people?
I am white as a
Yeah.
piece of paper.
It's all
Yeah,
good. We
it's
gotta
all right.
we gotta
It's
get
good.
those base tans in. It's
Get
okay.
that base
Hannah.
tan, Hannah.
Yeah.
Get that base tan, girl. Yeah. All right. You ready to play some Fast Five?
Yes.
Yes. All right. You're all business, aren't you, Hannah?
Here we go.
Here we go. Could you have done the cuts of diamonds?
Yeah, that was me yesterday.
Oh, well. All right. All right. You ready to play? Let's do this. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 obsolete pieces of technology. Go.
the brick phone,
Yeah.
Blu-ray player. Cassette player.
Yeah. Oh, time's
we would've
up.
taken all of
All
those.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, that was 3.
Yeah, fax machines, floppy disks, pagers, dial-up internet, I guess. All right, Hannah, you have a great weekend, all right? Enjoy your tan.
Thanks.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye, Hannah.
Bye. Adam!
Yo! Happy Friday!
Hey, you too, buddy! What are you doing this weekend? Impress me.
Hopefully we're going to surprise Mom with a great gift from the kiddos.
Hey.
We're going to do some arts and crafts after school. We'll see what happens.
Oh, they're getting the frame with macaroni glued to it. Hi, random child!
What are the kiddos'
That's our
names?
oldest, Ember, on her way for breakfast in school.
Right on. Hi, Amber. Cute. That's super
Hi.
cute. All right, arts and crafts this weekend. Just what Mom wants is a good old handmade gift from the kids.
Yeah. And sleep.
Always.
Remember, Mom also wants sleep.
And sleep. That's right. All right, buddy. What do I have for you? This one came in from a listener yesterday as well. In 10 seconds, give me 5 brands with a color-related name. Like they actually have the name of a color in their name. 5 brands. Go.
Blu-ray, Red Robin,
Yep.
Orange Crush,
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
Time's
Yes.
up, buddy. Yeah, Bluetooth would have. Bluebell ice cream would have been one. Green Giant,
White stripe.
White Claw. That
Red Stripe.
get your wife some White Claws. That's what she's gonna want.
Living on the Claw.
Yeah.
Living on the claw, buddy.
Living on the
Adam, you, sir, have a great weekend
That's good
and
stuff.
give your wife a big old tongue kiss from me, okay?
All right. Okay.
All right, bye, Adam.
Okay, bye, Adam.
I don't know what he's doing. Cheryl.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Are you a mom?
Hey. I'm a mom.
Happy
Hey.
Mother's Day this weekend.
Thank you.
We've got a weird delay with you, Cheryl.
Yeah.
We certainly do.
It's like a second.
Oh, is it? It's on my. You're on my Bluetooth.
Yeah, can you get off that really quick so we can hear you a little better?
I sure can.
All right, we'll wait. We got nothing but time. We got nothing
Yeah.
else.
Hey,
There it is.
I'm good.
There
That's
we go.
better.
There we
What are you going to do for Mother's Day?
We're gonna go to the Nuggets game.
Nice.
That's going to be such a good game.
Great Mother's Day. Good for
It
you.
is a good Mother's Day.
It is a really good Mother's Day. Well, great. Well,
I
hope
was
you-
hoping to dive into the cake and get a $10,000
I
diamond.
know, right? Well, I'll tell you what. We're still going to get 5 moms qualified day of. So if you want to make your way up to Longmont, we might get you qualified when you're up there
Yeah.
at the Winter Circle Entertainment Center.
How do you get qualified there?
I'm not sure how we're doing it, but we will get 5 more moms qualified.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be a draw some names out of a hat type situation.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Why don't you just come up and see us anyway and hang
Yeah.
with us? And
It's going to be a spectacle,
watch it.
Cheryl.
Bring
It's
your
gonna be
kids.
cake flying everywhere.
we're
It's gonna be so
encouraging
much
everybody to just come see us, even if you're not participating.
Sounds good.
Make it
I mean,
happen.
I would like some cake, but I'll take it.
fun. Me too, Cheryl. I've been asking for cake for weeks.
It's
like-
it's a 10 foot by 10 foot cake we're gonna have up there. So there's gonna be some cake if you want to get in there.
Okay.
When it's over, it might be a little
Deal.
messy, but yeah. So everybody
Yeah.
listening, that's Winter Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont. We're gonna be up there at noon on Saturday. If you want to come hang out with us, please do. All right, let's
Nothing about the diamond. It's all about the cake.
It's all about the
about
cake.
the cake, Cheryl.
Hey, we went and tried that diamond ring on though. It's massive.
Yeah.
It's
I
awesome. It's a
mean-
very, very pretty ring.
It is.
So, all right. Well, maybe we'll see you Saturday. Let's do Fast 5 in 10 seconds. Please give me 5 male Disney characters. Go.
Let's see. Buzz Lightyear, Woody, Aladdin, Beast, Peter Pan, Tarzan, Robin Hood.
Cheryl,
Girl, you
you
nailed
just
it.
did that.
You nailed it. Well done.
Yeah, I liked that.
I didn't even think of Beast from
I
Beauty and the
know.
Beast. That's a
and
great
Peter
one.
Pan.
And
Like,
Peter Pan.
You thought of all of them. So good, Cheryl.
Well done, Cheryl. Yay for you.
Awesome.
That is very awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to throw you on hold. Josh is going to come back and tell you how you get your hands on your prize, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great Mother's Day, and
Yes.
maybe we'll see you on Saturday, all right, Cheryl?
There's cake. You'll see me.
Okay,
right.
good. See
All
you
right.
tomorrow, Cheryl.
Hold on. There you go, you guys. Done and done. That was a good round of Fast
So
Five
much
today.
fun.
So much fun. All right, so what we're going to do here in a few minutes is we're going to throw the phone lines wide open again. We've done this in the past, and it's always so heartwarming, so cute. It's not a difficult question today or a show wants to know. Just call in and talk about your mom here in a little bit. We'll let you give
Yeah.
your mom a shout out for Mother's Day. You could tell a quick cute story or just talk about how great she was. Whatever you want. It's all about moms here coming up at 8 o'clock. So be ready to call the show and talk about your mom. Right now it's traffic time. yeah. TGIF, you guys! TGIF! You made it. It's the end of the week. You're having some fun this morning with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh, Denver's Mix 100. All live and local. We are here in town. We're Colorado people talking to our Colorado friends. We're not being pumped in from the East Coast, the West Coast. No, we're here in town right by Park Meadows Mall, actually. Parked in Lone Tree, and if you want to see what's going on in the studios, we do have a live feed going all morning long. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. All brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. And I got to tell you, one of the benefits of being local here in town is we get to do a lot of fun things, including being on Colorado and Company today on Channel 9. So if you want to check out our little segment that we recorded with them a couple days ago, that'll be on at 10 o'clock today on Channel 9. And full disclosure, we have no idea what we said on that show.
So
Yeah.
weird.
None of us remember what we did.
You kind of do that with TV. Like, you black out the minute the cameras go on,
Yeah.
and then, like,
Well,
it's
and
like 10 minutes goes by in a flash
That's the thing.
of an
It
eye.
always feels way quicker than it actually is.
Yeah.
Like, I blinked and I was like, they were like, okay, thank you, darling. Thank you so much. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right.
I don't know how
So-
those TV people remember anything about their life. Like,
I don't think they do.
We are going to be just as surprised as you guys to see what we say on the show today. So
Exactly.
Gosh,
that'll
I hope
be
we looked good.
I know. That's Colorado and Company, Channel 9, 10 o'clock today. Also being live and local, we're going to meet some of our friends this weekend up at Winter Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont. So if you'd like to come see us and you live up north, please pop in. We're going to be doing the Mix 100 Diamond Dive, where we got this giant 10-foot by 10-foot cake from Safeway, and we're going to shove a $10,000 diamond ring somewhere in that cake. And all these moms that have been getting qualified over the past couple weeks get to dive into that cake and search for the ring. So we're really excited about that. So if you're up in that area, we would love it if you came by. The ring is courtesy of Rocky Mountain Custom Jewelry. It's a beautiful, beautiful 3+ carat ring. The cake is from Safeway. And like I said, we're going to be hanging out probably right around noon at Winter Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont this Saturday. And we'd love it if you came by and said hi. The other big thing going on this weekend, Mother's Day. It's on
Yes.
Sunday. So here's what we're going to do here in just a few minutes. We're going to open up the phone lines and let you guys call in and talk about your mom. We've done this in years past. It's been actually a while, I think, since we've done it. But you get to call in and rave about your mom. Talk about whatever you want with her.
Yeah.
Cute story. Just give her a shout out. Maybe just remember her. Whatever you want. We're going to throw open the phone lines here in a few minutes and do that. Right now, though, this story's talking about how much we're spending on moms for Mother's Day. $34 billion this year
Sheesh.
is going to be spent for your mama.
Your mom.
About $259 per person, per mom, actually, it looks like. When it comes to gifts, maybe taking her out, doing something thoughtful for her. I ain't spending that much.
Me neither.
$260
No.
bucks?
Spending that much at all.
A lot of money. Yeah.
I was texting with my sister about it. She's like, it's not a second birthday.
Oh, wow. Jessica.
She was a little sassy the other day when I was messaging her.
Wow.
I was like, what did you
Not
get
her
mom?
birthday.
Do you have any ideas for mom? She's like, it's not a second birthday. I was
wow.
like, "Geez."
Wow.
Well, we are pretty excited this year. You know, we are thick with tradition in my family. So it's always like, the same meal for every holiday, the same location, the same time, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
We're kind of switching things up this year. We're going to go to, I'm not going to name which one, but a golf course this year for Mother's Day.
Are you golfing?
And no,
Just
but
eating the brunch, right?
but they're doing a
excited.
Mother's Day brunch at
Yep.
a golf course that we like
Yeah.
inside the
That's nice.
clubhouse, and it's like a buffet and everything. And we're doing that. And Nick Knack is like, I am so happy that nobody has to cook and do dishes and think about anything for Mother's Day this year. We're just going to go, let somebody else do it, let them have the mess, and just enjoy the day.
Well,
Good
that
for
way,
you guys.
all the moms really can enjoy the day. Because when one of them's cooking, that is not enjoying the day.
One of them gets screwed, right?
Yes.
One of them gets totally
Yes,
screwed.
go to the buffet. That's when Happy Mother's Day.
They say there is a list of trending Mother's Day activities. If you're stumped, maybe do a craft with your mom. No. Cooking classes. No. Going to see a show. That sounds kind of nice. Going to the
I
theater.
think that depends on the mom.
Depends
but
on the
yeah,
mom.
That's a good idea.
And then wine tasting actually made the list.
That's a mom thing right there, though.
That's a really good mom thing.
Like, moms want
But
to do that.
Again, isn't that kind of hard to do if you have like small children in tow?
That's why the dads take the small children.
That's when dads step up.
Yes, moms need a day to just focus on them, because that's the thing. Even if you say, okay, we're all going to do this together, if the kids are around, I'm sure dads can relate to this too. You are in parent mode. They're always going to be your first priority. So if there's a way you can let your mom go do a thing by herself
Sure.
and just be the mom and not have to be in mom mode, I think that will help as well, you know?
I went into our system because I knew we were going to be talking about Mother's Day, and I just did a quick search on mom, like mom-related content, mom songs, mom sound effects, see what we had. I stumbled on these for anybody that's been listening to the show for a long time. When my son was born, he was breastfed, and he would always tell Nicole when they were done to put her bra back on. So listen to this. Put on a bra, mommy. So that's my very young son
That is-
Reed. Let me give you more.
Play it again.
Hold on. What do you say? Put a bra on, mommy?
Put on
a
the
bra,
Mom.
mommy.
Why is he like Italian? Put on the bra, mommy.
Mama, please, put him away, huh?
please.
Put him away.
Wait, that's Lil Reed?
That's little Reed from
That's
back in the day.
adorable.
I've got a ton of these of him.
Put on the bra,
A
mommy.
It's so
tiny
funny
kid.
though, because like when Zoe was breastfeeding, that's how I knew I had to stop. Is when she just started lifting my shirt up in the middle of
God.
public. She's
Yeah,
like, "Mom,"
that's-
you know. So yeah.
He also said,
Oh,
take off your bra, mommy.
Oh, it's so
Put on the
cute.
bra, mommy.
So
Listen to
tiny.
Reed.
You were talking about dads, but this it's spot on. Mom does take the brunt of everything. This other story's talking about 77% of people said that their mom was most involved in the housework at home, most involved with helping them with their homework, most involved when it came to asking for advice, most involved in their daily activities, mom. And about half of these people surveyed, I was a couple thousand, said that they were closer to mom than their dad. That's sad for me.
Were you in that category?
Yeah, my kids
Yeah.
are definitely closer with
Well, yeah.
Knick-knack.
Well, what about you?
She's super
like
mom.
with your mom. Like,
Probably
closer
a
to
little
your
closer with my mom. I don't know. At this point, it's pretty equal.
I think you become closer to your dad later in life. At least that's like the way that it kind of was for me. Because now it's like I love going to get lunch with my dad all the time. But like growing up, like I was my dad worked. I mean, he was gone.
Yeah.
You know, at Monday through Friday, and like yes, he was my baseball coach, my coach for all the sports that I played. But still, I was always looking to mom for
Closer
the
to your
comfort.
mom.
Yeah, so they'll
back
come
in the
later.
day. But
They'll
it,
come
yeah,
later,
they'll
Jared.
come around,
They'll
Jared.
come
don't worry.
around.
It's all about the moms
Later
today,
in
though.
life.
It
is.
is.
Of
Heck
course it
yeah.
is. Oh, I love this.
You have this, Mama. Is this 10 minutes long?
It's almost done.
That's
Hi.
oh my gosh.
Oh, mom's can relate.
What?
All right, so here's what we're going to do.
Love
We
that.
are going to toss open the phone lines right now. For anybody that wants to call in and talk about mommy, mama, you can give your mom a shout out. You can remember your mom. You can tell a great story about your mom. But the key is right now, we're just going to open it up in honor of Mother's Day coming up on Sunday and have our listeners sound off about their moms. Usually this is pretty darn sweet and somebody will end up crying. So it's up to you guys now. Pick up the phones, call us. It's a nice little Friday segment in honor of your mom. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. Josh is just ran into the other room to grab all the calls. They're already coming in. So call in, talk about whatever you want. with your mother for Mother's Day.
Your
303-691-1649. Your calls will be coming up next. It's traffic time. all about the moms today. Here at Denver's Best Music, Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning. We've opened up the phone lines and we said, hey, you want to call in and talk about your mom, now's the chance. If you want to give your mom a shout out, tell her how much you love her, you have a great story about your mom, you want to remember your mom, phone lines are wide open today. We're going to let you guys control the next few minutes on the show. So 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Call in and talk about your mom. Open up a little bit. Josh is in there getting through the lines right now. We got Preston. Hi, Preston. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi. Is your mom still with us?
Yeah, she's right here.
Oh.
All right. Give your mom a shout out, buddy.
My mom's name is Miranda. I think she spoke with you guys before and been on the line. Or been with you guys.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
And for the Mother's Day, my mom's been there 24/7. She's always done a lot of things for me ever since day one. Always on my birthday, she would do a lot of things for me because my birthday's on Halloween. She would go all out for me. My dad would come over and we would have so much fun together. Like we go to haunted houses, we go corn mazes and all that fun stuff. And then
Great.
she would give me rides to school. And
You got a good mom, Preston. You got a really good mom. My story's kind of similar to yours. My birthday was right around Thanksgiving, and it landed on Thanksgiving a lot. And my mom would make sure I had a turkey cake every year for Thanksgiving on my birthday.
That's an extra special mom who because if you have to share your birthday with a holiday,
That's right. You got to make the most of it. You got to make the most of it. Preston, you're very kind, and tell your mom that you love her on Sunday, and I hope you guys have a great Mother's Day.
I will. Thank you. You too.
Thanks, Preston.
Happy Mother's Day, Miranda.
That was very kind.
That's very sweet.
If you want to call in and sound off and tell your mom Happy Mother's Day, tell her that you love her. 303-691-1649 will get you in the studios. Byron?
Hello?
Hi, Byron.
Hi. Hi. How old are you?
12.
12. Oh, this is pretty darn cute. All right, so tell us about your mom.
She makes a lot of good food.
Yeah.
Does she?
My favorite, orange chicken.
Oh, solid choice. Orange chicken. What's your mom's name?
She, Amber.
Amber, okay.
She's been on the radio station before.
Oh, yeah?
Has she?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else besides your mom's so great besides her cooking?
Once again, birthday goes all out.
Does she?
Goes all out, right
makes
on.
you feel special?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does she help you out with schoolwork and your homework and everything too, Byron?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a good mom.
It is.
Is there, I got to ask you, is there one thing that she does that really annoys you, though?
No.
No, good. That's a good answer, Byron.
Correct answer, buddy.
That's
Correct
the right
answer.
one right there.
What'd you get her for Mother's Day? Anything good?
I'm still thinking.
Still
Okay.
thinking.
Last
All
year I
right.
got her blanket.
Got a blanket?
So,
All right.
Because, you know, mom wants more sleep, Byron, and you need a blanket to sleep.
Yeah.
So that's a smart gift.
Yeah.
That's
Super
good.
cute. All right, buddy. Well, you guys have a great Mother's Day, and thank you for calling.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye,
Bye.
Byron. That's so sweet.
I love that. It's Robert. Hi, Robert.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Hey.
buddy. All right, we're giving shout outs to moms for Mother's Day, so tell us about your mom.
Just want to shout out to my mom, Jeannie. She's absolutely amazing. I don't know what it is about Midwest moms, but they are absolutely phenomenal. They take care of you when you're sick. Whether they're sick, they'll still take care of you. The food they make, too, is just phenomenal as well. So shout out to her, and thank you for making me the man I am today. All
Gravy on everything. Right, Robert, with the
Gravy
food?
on everything.
Those Midwestern moms, they know how to do it.
They cook with real lard, Robert. Real lard.
Yes, they do.
What's your mom's name?
Jeannie.
Jeannie. All right, so shout out to Jeannie.
Yeah.
You guys have a great Mother's Day, Robert. Thanks for calling.
You guys as well.
Take
All right.
care.
Bye, Robert.
So cute. Oh my gosh, Josh is saying there's a ton of little kids calling.
I love
It's great.
it.
If you want to give a shout out to your mom, phone lines are wide open. 303-691-1649 will get you here in the studios. Chelsea.
Yes.
Yes.
Good
Tell us about
morning.
your mama.
Oh my God! The second you guys, I was like, I've got to do this because my mom is. Every person says their mom's the best mom, but my mom. We talk every day. I'm 42. I have 2 young girls, and she lives in Austin. I live in Denver, Colorado, and she constantly wants to fly up to see these grandbabies, and she helps me with everything, like cleaning the house, doing the dishes, and Dad's good too. But my mom is freaking super, super mom. She's always been positive, outgoing, bubbly. She never tells me how to be a better mom, but with little hints maybe.
Yeah.
Like put,
Right.
stain cleaner on the clothes or something like that. But she truly, her name's Shelly, and she is like she's everything to me. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do when she does go away, but she always says I'll be here in spirit, and I'm like, that's not going to be enough.
Yeah. Let's not think about that. You enjoy her now for
Exactly.
sure. Absolutely.
Moms are the best, and dads have their part too, but moms really are amazing. And my mother is the most amazing person in my life. I look up to her. When I was younger, I didn't think that way. And now that I'm older, in my 40s, I so wish I was more like her, you know?
Well, I'm
Love
sure
it.
becoming a mom helps you realize how special your own mom is, right, Chelsea?
Absolutely. I'm going to cry. Yes, it does. Because you do. You don't think about how hard their job is until you actually become a mother.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a full-time gig. Full-time
You're gonna
gig.
make me cry, Chelsea.
Chelsea, this is what we're talking about. This is why we're doing it today. Showing some love to the mama bears out there. You're a rock star. Thank you for calling in this morning and
Thanks,
having us
Chelsea.
on.
Heck yeah. You guys have a great day. Thanks.
You
All
too.
moms rock.
Happy Mother's Day.
Go moms.
Go moms. Hi, Lacey.
Oh.
Hi,
Hi, sweet little Lacey. So how old are you?
6,
6-year-old Lacey. All right, Lacey, what's your mom's name?
Alicia.
So tell me about Alicia. Why is she so great?
She takes care of us. She makes us dinner. She plays with us a lot.
Yeah. What kind of stuff do you like to play? What do you play?
I mostly sometimes play Pretty Princess and Ono and other things.
Believe it or not, that's one of my favorite things to play too is Pretty Princess.
Pretty
Yeah.
princess. Yes.
Is your mom a good cook?
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah. What's the best thing that your mom makes?
Fajitas.
Yummy.
Oh, I want to come to your house for dinner.
Yes.
Yes. Well, right now, tell your mom that you love her so we can hear you. Say, I love
I'm at the dentist right now.
You're at the dentist? Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Well, maybe wait until
Yeah.
you're done with the dentist.
You just give her a big hug after, okay?
You spoil your mom on Sunday for Mother's Day, okay? It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
All right,
Okay,
bye.
Thanks, Lacey. Bye.
That one got me. I teared up a little bit.
Sweet was she.
I love it. It's so
we're
cute.
at the dentist, actually.
We're at the dentist.
So.
Oh, it's so damn cute. If you want to sound off and give your mom a shout out, 303-691-1649. That's what we're doing in honor of Mother's Day coming up on Sunday. Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning. What's your
Morning.
What's your mom's name?
Her name was Willa.
Lilla. It was Lilla.
Willa.
Oh, Will.
Will.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
Willa. All right. So she's passed away, sadly.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
sorry.
been gone 15 years,
Oh.
but she was super kind and sweet, but she was also a really big prankster. And my favorite story to tell about her is when we were younger, she was a churchgoer. Every time those doors were open, we were there. But when our original pastor was leaving, she got him a cake, but she got a cake, but she got a fake cake. She did a sponge cake and got it frosted and everything. And it went through like the pastor and all the deacons because they thought it was funny. So they would fix the icing and see how many people they could get throughout the church. And it went through like 10 people. But it was that's like my favorite story of her.
It's cute.
And her
It's
little
funny.
pranks. So.
That's super
Yeah.
cute. Super
Aw.
cute. Well, much love to your mom, and I hope you think about her a lot on Sunday.
Yeah.
I appreciate you
I think
calling
about her all
in.
the time.
I
But yeah,
bet.
thank
Yeah.
you. You guys have a great one.
Thanks,
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you for
Bye.
calling.
Bye. It's got to be hard, huh?
Yes. Oh.
Laurel.
Hi.
Hey, another Rugrat.
Good morning, Laurel.
How old are you, Laurel?
8.
You're 8 years old. What's your mom's name?
Shannon.
Shannon.
Okay, Shannon just messaged me on Instagram, I think. And Laurel, I was going to give you a shout out today.
Well,
So
now
thank
you don't have to.
Thank you for listening, Laurel.
So tell us about Shannon. What makes your mom so great?
I love the food that she makes. She makes wonderful food.
Yeah.
And every time on my birthday, she always gets me cards.
Get you gift cards?
Yeah,
Like gift cards to where?
cards. She always gets me birthday cards.
Oh, birthday
Birthday
cards.
cards.
Gotcha. All right.
Those are special too.
You
huh,
got a
Laurel?
good mom. You really
Yeah.
do. So you said that she's a great cook. So what's the best thing that she makes?
Mac and cheese.
Yummy.
Heck
Super
yeah.
cheesy.
All day
huh?
long. Now, I got to ask you, is there one thing that she makes that you're like, ugh, I'm not eating that?
Yeah,
Yeah? What's that? What do you think that is?
broccoli.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell her to knock it off,
Yeah, no more
Laurel.
broccoli, Mom.
No more broccoli, Mom. Well, you're very sweet, and I hope you have a great Mother's Day with Shannon on Sunday, okay?
Okay.
Bye. Have a good day.
Thanks for listening,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Oh, how sweet is she?
Let's do another kid. Emerson. Hi, Emerson.
Hi.
Hi. How old are you?
12.
Yeah? Who's your mom?
Melissa.
Tell me about Melissa. Is she great?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Is she? Why?
Well, she's just always there for me, and she lets me vent to her a lot.
Okay. She lets you vent.
Oh, vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot going in your life.
Especially at 12.
You got a lot going
of
on.
things to tell Mom about.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great. What did you buy her for Mother's Day? Anything good?
Well, she's listening right now, so I can't really say
Oh,
it, but
you
I'm
can't-
making her something.
You gonna make her
Yep.
something
Keep
good.
it secret.
Yeah.
Handmade gifts always come in on the top of many lists for
Yes.
Mother's Day. Moms like that kind of stuff.
They
so.
do.
Yeah.
Well, you make sure you give her a big squeeze on Sunday, and thank you for listening to us and calling in today.
I will. Thank you so much.
You
Thanks,
bet. Bye.
Emerson. Bye.
How cute.
I love the kids today.
Margot.
Hi.
Hi, Margot. Welcome to the show. We're super dupes. We're raving about moms today for Mother's Day. So tell us about your mom.
Yes. I love my mom more than anything. The sad thing is my mom has dementia now.
Oh.
Yeah,
And so
I'm
that's
sorry.
really hard. Yeah, it's really hard for us. Me and my sister take care of her, so we see her every day and work with her. And lately she's been a grouch and a meanie, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I'm shouting out to my mama.
That's right. You got to have
My-
patience with her because she had patience with you growing up, pooping
Yeah.
your pants and stuff, Margot.
Yeah.
Did we lose Margot?
Margot?
That was a weird line to end that call
I
on.
know it was. But she makes a good point. Like, I love that Margot and her sister are still
Yes,
taking care
you
of their
got
mom,
to.
too,
You got to
know,
step
like,
up and do that
It
kind of
really
stuff.
is.
My mom stepped up like crazy when my grandma started going through all that, when her
Yeah.
mom went through it. My mom kicked butt with all that.
Yeah.
If you want to sound off and talk about your mom, I got a couple of open phone lines. We'll do a few more. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649 will get you in the studios. Oh, here they come. Hey, Michelle.
Good morning, guys. JKJ.
Hi, Michelle.
Good morning.
So tell us about your mom.
My mom's name was Christina. She passed away last July.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry.
She was
to
the
hear that.
best. She was the best mom ever. She went without her and my father. They went without when we were growing up, so we could have. She made sure that her kids didn't want for nothing. She was always giving to others, and that's the reason that I am the way I am today.
Michelle, your mom sounds amazing.
She's
What
a
is
good
her
human.
name?
Yeah.
Her name was Christina.
Christina.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she was amazing. She loved people. She loved her kids. I mean, she raved about her kids constantly. You know, she did without, like I said, my parents, you know, they made sure that their kids never went without anything. You know, they didn't have luxuries that they should have had, you know, because they made sure their kids had what they needed.
Yep. Yep. That's what really good parents do, Michelle. So,
Sounds like an amazing mom.
well, you got me and Katie tearing up.
Yeah,
so
we're
thanks.
going to be thinking about you and your mom a lot, Michelle.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the cemetery on Sunday and just sit and
As you
visit
should.
with her. I know she's not there, but
It's all right.
and I know she's at peace because she's with my dad. You know, her and my
Yep.
dad are together again,
Yep.
so
Exactly.
she's at peace.
Well, as you should. And we wish you much love. And thank you so much for calling in this morning.
Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Love you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Michelle.
That one will get you.
I know.
Hi, Iris.
Hi.
Hi,
Morning,
cutie.
Iris.
So how old are you, Iris?
11.
Okay.
Nice. What's your mom's name?
Heather.
Oh, let's hear all about your mom, Iris. We want to hear about her.
She gives up her time for us because she goes to softball and stuff with us,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and her week is so busy.
Yep.
And
Does she give you good birthdays and cook for you?
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Makes
Sounds
time
like
for you.
she's a good mom for
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
I hope you appreciate your mom.
Is she a good cook, Iris?
yeah,
Yeah, that's
she
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does your mom fart a
So,
lot? Iris, does your mom fart a lot though?
no.
No.
Okay, that's
No.
good. Then you got a good mom.
Exactly.
You got a really good mom.
Some of them
Iris.
do, Iris.
A lot of
Just
moms
saying.
fart too much, Iris.
Not yours, though.
Nope.
Yay, Heather.
Not Heather. So, did you get her a little something for Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you say what you got her?
She's in the car with me right now.
Oh, darn it.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Keep it a secret.
Is it really nice?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good for you. Well, you guys have a great Sunday, and you spoil mom, okay, for
Yes.
Mother's Day.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
Awesome.
for calling.
Of course.
All
Okay,
right,
bye.
Iris. Oh.
Okay, it's pretty
Everybody
darn
loves
cute.
their mom. I love this.
Josh, how do you pronounce some of these, buddy? How do you pronounce 6? Thank you. Tenley Joe.
Hello?
Hi,
Good
Tenley
morning.
Joe.
Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 12.
You're 12. Well, fantastic. Tell us about your mom.
My mom's very intuitive and amazing, and I love her so much.
Oh, intuitive.
You're-
I love it.
You're very well spoken.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Tell us more about your mom, Tenley Joe.
My mom makes the best enchiladas.
Oh, I want to hang out with your mom.
That's a power move.
I
Yeah.
do. I want
Does she
to.
make
I want to meet your mom.
chicken or beef enchiladas? What are we talking here?
Chicken.
Yeah. Yummy.
Those are tasty.
All right. What else does your mom do? What's your favorite thing?
My mom likes to play video games with me sometimes.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is an awesome
That's really
mom.
awesome.
Wow.
What's your favorite video game to play with her?
Fortnite.
Nice.
That
Good
is
choice. Good choice.
Your mom.
Good choice. All right. Well, you got something special lined up for Sunday?
Yes, I think we're gonna have lunch tomorrow
Okay.
Okay.
with the whole family.
Good. Very
Yeah.
good. Well, you
celebrate your mom.
spoil your mom. Make sure you clean your room and make your bed, okay? So she doesn't have to do anything this weekend.
Yep.
All right, sweet Tinley Joe. You have a great weekend. Thank you for calling.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tenley Joe.
How cute is that kid? Is this Morrison?
Oh.
Oh.
Are you there? Nope, not on that one.
Shoot, we couldn't hear.
Hi, Ryan.
Man.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, buddy. So tell us about your mom, Ryan.
So my mom's name's Dana, and one of my favorites. She's in Florida right now, but I'll send her your podcast so she can listen.
Please do.
Shout out to the podcast.
Please do.
Yes. So one of my favorite memories with my mom is anytime going to school when she would be driving me, we would always listen to the morning radio show, and then on the way home from school, we would listen to the afternoon talk show. So kind of fitting that you guys are doing this today. I was like, oh my gosh, this would be perfect to shout my mom since it's one of my favorite memories with her.
Hey, buddy, we hear about it all the time. The kids that grow up with, this radio station personalities here at Mix, and it's a bonding thing for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she's my golf buddy too, so love golfing with her.
There you go.
And lastly, shout out to both of my grandmas. they're both just the sweetest angels as well. They deserve
Aw.
the happy Mother's Day from me as well.
Oh, Ryan, you are just so sweet.
Good dude,
Like,
man.
You are a rock star, Mr. Ryan. Total rock star.
just-
Well,
made
you guys
all the-
have a great weekend.
You as well.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Ryan. He just made all those moms happy.
Seriously. Well,
That's
without
so
them, he wouldn't be
sweet.
here. So.
Right? Yeah.
Did you say it was Soltoff?
Soltoff.
Soltoff.
Hello,
Hello,
Hi.
Mr. Soltoff. How old are you?
I'm 13.
Okay.
All right, so tell us about your mom. What's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Raya.
Raya, pretty name. All right, what makes Raya so wonderful in your eyes?
She takes care of us. She's a good mom. She always makes time for us. She plays with us. She hangs out with us.
What do you do for your mom?
We're taking her to Disney World.
For
Whoa.
Mother's Day?
Well, you win.
Hey!
That's a solid gift.
Yes.
That's a really good gift. Has she been wanting to go for a while?
Yeah, she really wanted to go, so we're
Aw.
gonna take her.
That is so nice of you.
Well
like
done.
flowers and chocolate, step aside.
Step aside. Well, make sure you pack your own suitcase and you get yourself ready so your mom doesn't have to think about it, all right?
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, buddy. You are a rock
brother's
star.
here.
Yeah, what?
My brother's here.
Okay.
Oh, does he want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi, random brother. What's your name?
Safe.
Okay, tell us about your mom.
She's a really good cook, and she's fun, and she plays around, and she's really nice.
And she's going to Disney World.
Yay!
Yay! He's more of a Universal Studios
All
kid.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
You
all
boys have a great weekend with your mom, and thank you for calling, all right?
Okay.
All right,
Awesome.
bye.
Thanks,
boys.
guys.
All right, we'll do
Bye.
Dominic, Veronica, and Judy, and we'll wrap this up. Here's Veronica. Hi, Veronica.
Hey guys,
Hi, good morning. Are you a mom?
thanks for. I am a mom. Yes,
Well, first and foremost, happy Mother's Day
Yeah.
to you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Two beautiful children. I was very lucky.
Aw.
Congratulations. And you want to give your mom a shout out?
Yeah, I actually am just calling to thank you guys for doing this. Actually,
Oh,
Oh,
thanks, Veronica.
Well, you take
Yeah,
all
I
the
think
time you need.
we got 20 more
You go
minutes.
right ahead.
Yeah, tell us how great we are.
yeah, I think this is awesome. I don't think moms get enough appreciation, and I lost mine about 30 years ago, and I miss her every day.
Yeah.
So
Well-
yeah, just thank you guys so much, and
Yeah, well,
I
first
need it every day, not
first-
just one day, but
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
very kind of
truly.
you. So very sorry for your loss. Do you want to talk about your mom just for a sec?
yeah, my mom was awesome. She was always there for us, always cooked for us, worked 3 jobs. Just really supportive mom, and I was glad to have her for the 20 years that I did have her. She passed away 30 years ago in a car accident.
I'm sorry to hear
So
that.
sorry. What was her name?
Her name was Marie.
Marie.
It always
Aw.
fascinates me when you hear these stories about like your mom who worked 3 jobs and still raised kids. You know, it's
Yeah.
like how do they
Seriously.
do it? How do they do it?
Right?
Right?
They're super women. I mean, truly.
Yeah.
Well, and Veronica, you're right. Like
Yeah.
this Sunday, we celebrate moms and we love our moms every day, but some of us are remembering our mom, and we want to make sure that we can do that for you too. So thank you for sharing your mom's story with us.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I named my daughter after my mother, and that's super special for me.
I
Yes.
love
Yep.
that. That's
I agree.
Her
awesome.
name is Savannah Marie, my daughter.
Savannah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love that.
Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you very much.
You
Yes.
are a
She's
sweetheart.
named after the 80s movies, Savannah Smiles. You guys ever seen it?
Yes.
Savannah
Oh, yeah. That's
I
great.
saw that movie when I was probably about 10 years old. That's aging me, but I always said if I had a daughter, I'd name her Savannah, and I did.
That's
Savannah
adorable.
That's great.
I love that.
Really cute,
Beautiful
Veronica.
name.
Thank you so much for being so kind to us, and I hope you still have a great Mother's Day, all right?
Thank you. You have a great day, too.
All right,
Thanks,
bye.
Veronica.
Bye,
All right, we'll do
Veronica.
Dominic and Judy and wrap it up. Hi, Dominic.
Hi,
Hi, buddy. So how old are you?
I'm 9.
9. You got a pretty awesome mom?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's her name?
Casey.
Oh, tell us about
Casey.
your mom, Dominic.
She makes the best food ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
What's
is-
your
what's your
Yeah.
favorite?
Probably her sushi bake.
I want a sushi bake. Would you care if I
Yeah,
came
you
over?
should.
Could I come over? Could I come over for dinner some night, Dominic?
Yeah, totally.
All right.
Totally.
Sure, yeah,
What
this
would we do
stranger.
after we ate the sushi bake, though?
Go to Dave and Buster's.
There we go.
Oh my
Done.
gosh! Wait, I'm in.
You know how to plan a party, kid.
And make your
Yeah,
mom.
I do.
And we'll make your mom pay for it all, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make Casey pay for it all.
It's Mother's Day. You make
Yeah.
Jeremy pay for that, Dominic.
No.
No, make
wow.
mom pay for it.
Well, they're
Mom's
best buddies.
loaded. Is there one thing that your mom does that just really annoys you, though?
Yes.
Yeah, what's that?
Uh-oh.
On the first day of school, she always yells out, "Don't leave me!"
Moms have to do that, Dominic. We miss you all day.
How does she
Just want you to know.
sound? Say it again. How does she sound?
Don't leave me!
Oh, she just loves you, buddy. So cute.
Her life isn't complete without you there.
That's
I want
right.
you to know that. Like, you're a big part of her.
Did you buy her a gift for Mother's Day?
Yeah,
Yeah, what'd you get her?
I can't say.
No, just say whisper
is she
it.
next to
Just
you?
whisper
Is
it.
she
What'd you get her?
there?
Just whisper it.
But my mom's in the car.
Oh,
she has
okay.
it.
Well, I don't want to ruin it for
Keep
you.
it a
buddy.
secret, Dominic. That's a good
All right.
move. Good
Well,
move.
you give your mom a lot of love on Sunday and make sure you do all your chores, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Dominic.
So cute. Hi, Judy.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
morning.
Well, you are going to be our final call, giving mom some
All
love
right.
for Mother's Day. So, who was your mom?
Her name is Lois.
Lois.
Oh, hi, Lois.
All right. Tell us about Lois.
I just wanted to call and tell her that I appreciate her so much and everything she's done for me and helps me with my kids now. It's pretty awesome to have her around. And it is true what they say, you know, you never appreciate your mom as much as you do after you have kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet. I bet.
You can relate a lot more, right, Judy? Like, you know
Yes.
what she went through, and it's so hard. So
What are you guys
It
going to be?
is.
What are you going to be doing for Mother's Day?
We're planting plants in the garden.
Oh.
I love that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Planting plants and
Yes.
turning on the sprinklers. It's time.
Yay.
Yes, sir.
Very, very sweet of you to call in and rave about your mom. And, of course, a happy Mother's Day to you
Yes.
as well, Judy.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening and calling. You have a great weekend.
You guys too.
Bye,
All right,
Judy.
bye-bye.
Hi, Judy.
Well, wasn't too bad. I think I only teared up like 2 or 3 times.
You know, it's hard when you're talking about moms because they do so much,
Yeah.
and it's especially when you lose your mom.
Yeah.
You think about them
Tough time of
every
year.
single day. I
every day,
imagine,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're thinking of all of you right now.
A huge thank you to everybody that called in this morning to rave about mom. Sorry, we actually had to cut you guys off.
They were
We've
still
got,
calling,
we've got to
man.
move in. They're
Seriously,
still
yeah.
Mom's
calling.
pretty
The-
awesome,
the
though.
texts
Yeah,
are coming in.
the
So
best.
to all the moms out there, I hope you have a spectacular Mother's Day this Sunday. And all the kiddos listening, again, do your chores, make your bed. Do something for mom this weekend, for goodness sakes.
Make it easy for her.
Yes. She wants to sleep.
That's right. Let mom take a
Let
nap.
her rest.
Let her
Oh
nap.
gosh, she wants to sleep.
Thank you to everybody who called in this morning. Very, very kind of you. All right, coming up in a few minutes, I might sneak in Stacy's mom has got it going on. I might sneak that in just
You
cause.
should.
Just cause.
I
We'll see.
mean-
We'll see if I can find it here in our system. And we're also going to be doing a trending report. We'll get you updated on everything that's going on locally here in the Denver metro. Right now, it is traffic time. Here's our boy Aaron. Denver's best music, Mix 100, Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. We'll be diving into a trending report here in just a few minutes. But before we do, in honor of Mother's Day on Sunday.
What are we doing?
And in honor of all the moms that called just a few minutes ago, I kind of want to do this. Don't tell the bosses I did this. I don't know if we're allowed to play this song, but you kind of have to, right?
Yeah, let's go.
A little Stacy's Mom, Fountains of Wayne, a little throwback throwdown here at Mix. It's a fun Friday show with JKJ. That's short for Jeremy, Katy, and Josh, Denver's Mix 100. Your all live and local morning show. We're not being pumped in from out of state pretending to be in Colorado. No, we're here. We're living the Colorado life with y'all. Talking about a bunch of local stuff, hanging out with you. In fact, you can come see us this Saturday. If you'd like, we're going to be up in Longmont at the Winner's Circle Entertainment Center for the big Mix 100 Diamond Dive. We've got a giant cake up there that we got a bunch of moms diving into in search of a $10,000 diamond ring. We'll get one more mom qualified before the end of the show today, and then if you want to sneak up there on Saturday, we'll get 5 more moms qualified in person before the event starts. And heck, even if you're not participating, just come see us. Come hang out. Meet the morning show. We're going to go rolling into Winner's Circle probably right around noon. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bring your kiddos. Watch the diamond dive. Hold Katy back so she doesn't dive into the cake, for God's sake.
Cake everywhere.
Katy can't participate. We're going to need some help.
You're probably going to need to hold me back.
Are you
going to
wear something that you can dive
Don't
into a cake?
let's-
Oh,
we
yeah, I'm
better
going to come
not.
ready just
Okay,
in
I'm
case.
just making sure.
You know what I
Making sure.
mean?
Oh my
Like, what
gosh.
if they need somebody?
Katie's like, tag team.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
Tap me in.
I've been waiting for this my whole
It's like
life.
wrestling.
Desiree's like, get off of me.
Well, we are excited about it, and that's why we love being live and local, because you can come see us. Again, it's the Winner's Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont. We'll be there Saturday morning, right around noon. The ring is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Custom Jewelry, and the cake is from our good friends over at Safeway. All the details can be found at mix100.com. If y'all want to turn on the TV at about 10 o'clock today, too, we're going to be on Channel 9, Colorado and Company. We went and recorded a segment with them the other day, and we don't remember what we said.
It's going to be...
We blacked out for a
We'll
little
be
bit.
as surprised as you are.
It'll be on today at 10
We'll
o'clock.
all find out together.
Yeah, there we go.
It's time for a trending report. Today is Lost Sock Memorial Day, a day that honors all the socks that are no longer with us.
Oh, may they rest.
Where did they all go? Where are they at?
Mm-hmm.
I do know a few people that are a bit redneck, and they use them as koozies. Like if they bring out a beer, they slide it into a sock.
But there's no insulation there.
It
so
depends on if you got a nice wool sock.
You know
Yeah.
what? You're right. You
Then
need
your
some of
hand's all
those-
itchy while you're
Yeah.
drinking your natty light.
I heard other rednecks use them to clean up their garage. So
Hell, we
there's
won't talk
also
about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a car. Like if I
Katie.
check an oil, then that's what I use is
Okay.
old socks.
Okay.
Some people use them as like ice pack covers. So if you fall and snap an ankle or something, you can slide it over an ice pack. So
That's
it's not
smart.
as chilly.
That's
on your
smart,
legs.
actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's really smart. Yeah. Anyway, so shout out to socks
move.
today. Pretty exciting Friday show here. What other big things are floating around? Oh, this is biggie. God, this is the biggest news of the day yesterday. We got a new Pope.
We sure did.
Pope in the house. The Pope is dope.
The Pope is dope.
New guy, Pope Leo the 14th, the first American Pope in the church's history. There's been 267 popes, I believe, right up there. Anyway, he's a Chicago boy.
Yeah.
Katie, did you see him?
I did. We don't know if he's a Cubs or a White Sox fan yet, though. Like, we're getting conflicting reports. I need to know this information.
Yeah, we need to know immediately.
Yes. He's from the South Side. You would think White Sox, wouldn't you, Jer?
Well, I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
I immediately
Okay.
thought hot dogs yesterday.
Yeah, right.
And
Chicago dog.
so did the good people at the Onion that photoshopped a gigantic hot dog costume on the new Pope as he was there talking to everybody. It made me LOL. Made me LOL pretty
That
good.
is pretty good. That's pretty
All
funny.
sorts of jokes coming around because of the American Pope. They say this is the first Pope that's been to a Walmart. American Pope sounds like an HBO series. And somebody also shared a a picture of a giant white Ford F-350, I think it was. And it said, check out the new Pope Mobile. Yeah. Dude looks legit, though. He looked like he knew what he was doing yesterday.
Well, and all good stories coming out about him. So I'm just excited that we get a Pope representing America for the first time ever.
He was spot on with that Italian, I tell you what.
And the Spanish. Like, he hit them both out of the park.
On.
Sure did.
What other stuff is floating around this morning? Brie Larson is in the news today.
Okay.
From the Avengers. she is coming out with a new cookbook with her best friend. Oh. The only reason I want to tell you that because Brie Larson is banging.
I mean, she's gorgeous. She's absolutely beautiful.
It's called Party People for anybody that cares.
And Captain Marvel, right? That's who she plays in the...
That's right. It was Captain Marvel, not the
Okay.
Avengers.
Okay,
Or
I
is she
was
part of the
just making
Avengers? I don't know. It doesn't
It's the
matter. She's
Avengers as
Brie
well.
Larson.
Yeah.
And I will tell you right now, there's an Instagram account where all they do every day is post a picture of Brie Larson in this black dress that she was in on a talk show at one time.
Gorgeous.
Banging, Katy Cat.
I mean, she knows how to work that dress.
Banging, Katy
one of 'em.
Cat. Speaking of HBO series, Warner Brothers / Discovery starting to crack down on password sharing for HBO Max accounts. So if you are sharing accounts with somebody, they're coming for you. Knock it off because they want their revenue. They want their cash money. So maybe make it a point this weekend to get your own HBO Max account so you're not stealing, jerks. Hey, look at this. Who's this guy we got on the phone? Hi, Brandon.
Hi, how's it going?
Well, we're super dupes, buddy. So I'm just curious as to why you're calling in.
Oh, just jamming out to the radio, and y'all happen to be giving out tickets, so
Yeah?
I figured, why not try? I've never won anything in my life.
So I'm guessing you were listening earlier this morning when we gave out the secret phrase that if you heard it, you got to be caller 10 and you win Nuggets tickets. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yes.
What was the phrase that you were listening for?
The Pope is dope.
The Pope is dope. That's right, buddy.
Yay, you won Nuggets tickets.
Yeah, you're going on Sunday. Let's go.
Are you taking mom with you? It's Mother's Day.
Or your wife? Is she a mom?
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to give the ticket to my wife and my mom.
Good for
Oh,
you.
my God.
Double
I love
whammy.
that you won. This is perfect.
Look at Brandon scoring
Dude,
points.
Bonus points over here.
Major
Mom and
points.
wife. That's how you do
Oh,
it.
yeah, have to.
Making us look bad.
Sacrifice,
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Brandon, thank you so much for listening for such a long time to hear the phrase, the Pope is dope. And yeah, buddy, we're going to hand you a pair of Nuggets tickets to the playoff
Thank
game
you.
on Sunday. Josh says he still needs to talk to you, so I'm going to throw you on hold for just a second, and you enjoy the game on Sunday. Or check that. Have your wife and mom enjoy the game on Sunday.
Yes. Go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets. Thank
There,
you.
there you go, brother. Hold on.
Thanks, Brandon. Bye.
Look at that, Katie.
I
He's
love-
listening.
He is, and I love that he's giving it to his wife and mom. Like, it couldn't have worked out any better.
Well done, Brandon. That's a
Yes.
good human. That's how we do it. That's how we have some fun on this show. All right, what else is trending locally, Katie?
Well, we want to give a big shout out to the one and only Tom Green from 9 News. Did you hear about this, Jared?
He's leaving. He's wrapping it up.
He's saying goodbye. And I was reading his
Bye, Tom.
story on 9news.com about his journey to Denver. He came here in 1982. He worked for ESPN in Bristol, and he got this job in Colorado and moved here sight unseen, had only seen it on TV and heard about it in the movies, and he's never left. And he has no plans on leaving, by the way. He's going to stick around. He's got some other projects in the works, but he said that he has his entire adult life essentially worked in a news format, so it'll be nice to be a viewer for once.
He's been around forever, very long time. I
has.
like watching him and Kim Christensen in the afternoon
Oh,
on
for forever
Nines.
they've
and
been on there.
I wonder who they're going to pair her up with now. So,
Yeah.
yeah, well, good for him.
I
Go
know.
enjoy the quiet life out of the public eye.
Exactly. And I think he's just hilarious. I love his little ad lib things that he does on his newscast. So he will be missed. But again, he's sticking around. So if you see him out
Okay.
here in the Mile High City, make sure you say, hey, to Tom Green.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom. What's up, man? A new In-N-Out animal style baby in Brighton. So this one's going to be
What does that mean?
It's animal style. Like that's how they make their fries
So
and
their
their
fries.
burgers.
Have you ever had their animal style fries?
Oh,
No
he's
idea.
never been to In-N-Out,
I told you guys,
remember?
I've been there once like
So weird.
5
Let's
years
go-
ago in
let's
San
go
Diego.
after lunch or after work today.
I'm
Yeah.
busy. I got
Oh.
things to do.
For an In-N-Out burger, you
But they
should
call them
be-
animal fries?
Well,
Dude,
when
so
you-
instead,
I
their
know animal
fries are
crackers.
some of the worst fries I've ever had in my
Okay,
entire
he's
life.
lying. He's
No,
lying.
In-N-Out
He's
fries
lying.
are
Everybody
abhorrent.
says that, but here's
They
the
taste
thing.
like cardboard. If you get the animal style, it masks the taste. We're not sponsored.
So
by
what?
them.
No,
I
what's
know.
the animal style then?
So
It's
it is-
cheese and onion and toppings and their special sauce.
Yeah, it's like a-
oh, so they disguise
like
the
a
fries.
thousand
It's kind of
island
like
dressing. Do you know-
Americanized poutine.
You know what they do with their
Pardon
fries,
me?
Jer?
Yes?
They take a potato
Yeah.
and they cut it into fry shape right there on premises.
Oh,
and they
right. I was
Throw it
gonna
in the
say,
fryer.
generally that's how it
No,
works.
Some
but-
of the worst
so-
fries they've ever made.
But that's what I like it because it reminds me of this little drive-in I grew up eating. It's Dell's Drive-In, and
Yeah, is
their
it
food
still there?
was the same. It's not there anymore,
Oh,
but
Bad
no,
fries.
Weird.
but it was there for forever.
Bad
and
fries.
so that food reminds me so much of Dell's Drive-In, and those French fries are fresh. I don't
They're
know. I think it's
horrendous.
because Americans eat crap food, and In-N-Out has decent fresh fries that people are like, oh my god, I can't taste the carcinogens on these. So
No, they're
that's
bad
why I
fries.
don't like
even
them.
even Ed Sheeran came in. He was like, I went to In-N-Out and I had the chips and they're horrible. He's
Yeah.
like, the worst.
Well-
chips
You guys
I've ever
sold
had."
me.
Again,
Let's go after the show.
Their burgers are great.
I
I don't know
love
which one of you to
burgers.
believe.
I don't know. I'm a fan of their French fries, but again, I
But
like
Katie,
fresh
you would
food.
eat like deep fried pieces of cardboard, honestly. So
That's their fries, actually. That's fine.
I feel
wouldn't.
like if they put anything in a deep fryer, you would eat it.
I like good food. I like good
It's
food.
odd that you like their
And
fries
so
then. Huh.
I think their fries are tasty.
All
I
right.
don't know. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Well,
look at
moving
this. I'm
on.
sorry. I've always said their fries taste like cardboard. We're getting texts now.
Okay, I'm sure we'll get a few more about saying how fresh they are. Okay, how about this one? Because this is a really funny story. In Highlands Ranch, there was a massive drug bust in Highlands Ranch. So a couple of guys were passed out in their car, and they were taking up multiple spaces in the parking lot. So that is what got officers' attention. They approached the vehicle, and then the driver gets out, and he's like, wobbling, and they're like, wait
Wobble,
a minute,
baby, wobble,
this
baby,
doesn't
wobble,
look
baby,
right.
wobble.
And then the passenger gets out and runs for it. And they're like, well, clearly this is a bad thing. They did tackle that guy and they arrested them both, but they found, get this, a loaded deface Glock 27.
Oh, geez.
Multiple bags of drugs, syringes, paraphernalia, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Multiple stolen IDs, credit cards, social security cards, and additional stolen license plates. These guys were
and some
rolling.
crappy fries.
Oh my!
And so-
No, they're good French fries. But they were just rolling with essentially an entire vehicle full of stolen parts.
Jeez.
And then they crashed in a not crashed, but they fell asleep in the parking lot with
They were
all
crashing,
of their
yeah, they were
stuff.
crashing
Yes,
there.
I just
Oh,
thought that
geez.
was
It's
the
so
craziest
funny how
story.
Gosh,
dumb
criminals.
these criminals are.
Well, and
like,
then
they
they-
really are stupid.
They're like, let's go park in one of the richest neighborhoods in the area and not get any. Like, they thought that they were being sneaky.
It's like that song, Don't Be Suspicious.
Yes.
Don't be suspicious.
They were suspicious.
They
And
were.
one more, and congratulations again to Brandon to winning those Nuggets tickets for Sunday's game. They actually get back into action tonight for Game 3 as they look to take a lead in that series with some home cooking at Ball Arena.
Yeah, sports
Go
ball.
Nuggets.
Sports ball. I want you to do one more thing. Do the scam that you had about jury duty because that's a good public service.
Well, the texts that you're getting, a lot of people are getting these texts that are saying, hey, you have jury duty, but if you want to pay to get out of it, just click this link. Don't do that. And this is like, it's very official. That's the thing is when they're giving these scam alerts, it's because they seem like they're legit and people are falling for them. Here are some tips though. The government's never going to text you and say, hey, you have jury duty. You're going to get an official piece of mail letter in the mail that says you have jury duty. Also, you cannot pay to get out of jury duty.
No.
This is like,
I've
again,
tried,
like so
no.
obvious.
And the government respects us in
Yeah.
our privacy, and they don't know our phone numbers. So that's
Right,
good.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I could
Also
see my
that.
mother-in-law clicking on
Also
that.
that-
So
oh, I know.
she would so
That's
click
what I'm
on
saying.
that.
It does look legit, and we don't want to, poke fun too much at the people who fall for it. But
Sure we do. Don't be stupid.
Katie's like,
Don't
I
be
need
stupid.
$80
I know.
now.
I'm like, you guys,
Yeah.
be nice to me.
On a side note, Katie needs $80.
But she doesn't have jury duty.
No jury duty.
Hey.
All right, guys, that's it. That's your trending report this morning with Jeremy, Katie, and Josh. And congrats again to, was it Robert?
No, Brandon.
Brandon, that's right.
Close,
Brandon.
though.
Brandon.
Close, though.
I was reading Robert right here on our text line. Congratulations to him for winning the Nuggets tickets today. All right, let's see what's going on with traffic. Denver's best-ish music. Mix 100 with Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. Pop it, work it, pop it, pop it. Pop it.
Let me
pop
talk to you.
When do we lock it?
Hey, if you guys want to follow along with the morning show when we're not on the air, we got a couple social media pages that you need to check out. It's Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook, Jeremy, Katy, Josh on the Instagram. We post a lot of fun stuff on there. Some videos, pictures, cute little stories. We'll be posting a buttload of content from the Mix 100 Diamond Dive this weekend as well. If you want to learn about that, make your way over to mix100.com. I really like this, don't you?
I do too.
It's so groovy.
Brings me right back. Tearing
what?
it up in the club.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had the boots with the fur.
You
but
did?
The whole club was looking at her. I'm telling you.
So you know what I was also hearing about that
Dancing
song?
all slutty?
Yeah, you know, apple bottom jeans. That's what they were made for.
Do they still make those?
I think so.
Apple bottom jeans?
I think so. Nelly actually had an entire brand. Like he
Oh,
created.
that was truly a brand?
He created a jean brand that is apple bottom jeans. I don't know if they're still a thing, but you could buy them for a whole minute. So,
Well,
yeah.
you know what? Good for Nelly.
I had a couple pairs. So, hey.
I think this is the song I want at my funeral.
Yeah.
Just because they're carrying me out.
Is it bringing you in?
Yeah, right.
All right, enough of that nonsense. Josh was telling me something silly about something he bought yesterday.
Yeah, and I feel like I honestly owe your daughter, Katy, an apology, Zoe Nana,
Oh, yes. Okay.
because
Bring it.
I made fun of her for a little bit for having a little robot friend. Well, yesterday I've been looking for a droid friend, which is, I guess, a robot, and I have found finally a R2D2 self-driving, self-interacting droid, and I bought it yesterday, and now he's probably doing it right now. He just wanders around my house. So it's the coolest thing ever. I'm sorry. My inner Star Wars nerd came out, and I finally found it. And I've been looking. So this thing came out in 2002. So it is very hard to find this specific droid in pristine condition. Oh, you. It's very hard to find this in a box in pristine condition. Oddly enough, I was talking to my friend about this. She had one in her closet in a box. She's like, yeah, I think my parents got it for my brother, I don't know, 20 years ago. I was like, yes, 20 years ago.
So what did you have to do to get it, Josh?
I know.
I don't want to talk about that, but I got it. And it's at
And was
my
it
house.
to her or her brother?
I know. None of that. He doesn't want to talk
I
about it.
don't want to talk about it, Jeremy.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Either way, it's at my house.
You did what you had to do.
I got the droid. There was a lot of that, actually. Look, man, that is not the important part.
It is.
It is.
It is in my world.
Actually.
I got the droid, and it's wandering around my house right now.
So
and
it
I'm
just
so excited.
runs around. It's like a Roomba all day.
It's an autonomous Roomba, and it's the coolest thing ever because
Wow.
R2D2 is my favorite character from Star Wars, and I've always wanted one. But there's ones like remote controls you can manage, but I'm like, no, make one that just interacts with me. So he just wanders around my house and beeps and boops, and I can command it and do things,
Yeah.
and I can tell him to like behave himself, and he'll go to a corner and sit like he's sad and lonely now. It's the coolest thing ever, and I'm so excited. And it like can even stand and watch guard for you. So like it'll go into a sleep mode. That's what he does. It'll go into a sleep mode, and it'll sit in your room. And if something moves, it'll like turn on and alert you. And like
You have a
if there's-
little robot like protector.
I have a
Little
rope.
bodyguard.
That's cute.
I have R2D2, and so
I'm happy.
sorry for making fun
Well,
of
you
your daughter
know.
because I have a robot friend, and I am the happiest kid in the world right now.
Does
That's
it
really
like
cute.
vacuum and stuff while it roams your house? Does
Well,
it
no,
do
it's
helpful
R2D2.
things?
It brings drinks to you.
Oh,
He has a cup holder,
okay.
and he
Oh,
brings
now
little
we're
drinks.
talking.
Oh, I know.
He's a
So
little waiter.
he really is.
Okay.
And I love him, and I'm so happy, and I've waited 20 years to get him.
Well, I know what
and
goes
got
on
him.
in your bedroom. Does he bring over condoms too?
We're working on it. Got to train him.
How about that? Wait until the very end of the show to
You're
get our
so
second qualifier. I'm sneaky today. What you need to do is call right now if you're a mom and you want to participate in the Mix 100 Diamond Dive, which is going on tomorrow at Winner's Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont. Be caller 10 right now. We'll hand you a $25 Safeway gift card that you can pick up at the event before you dive into this massive cake and search out a $10,000 diamond ring for Mother's Day. So we are looking for moms. Since this is a Mother's Day event, you got to be a mom. Be caller 10, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649 if you'd like to participate tomorrow morning. All brought to you by Rocky Mountain Custom Jewelry, Safeway, and the Winner's Circle Entertainment Center. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, you guys.
Yay.
Noon. We're going to roll in at noon at Winner's Circle. Even if you're not qualified and you're not participating, come by and see us. We've been getting messages from people all day actually saying, hey, we'll see you guys there. We're just going to come see you.
I'm excited to see everybody
Me too.
because they're also pumped for cake.
Yes, everybody's pumped for cake and diamonds. Woo! It's going to be a heck of a time. So we'll see you tomorrow morning at Winner's Circle Entertainment Center in Longmont. Y'all have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama Carrie. Sorry, I'm going to give my mom a shout out.
Yeah, Mama
Love you.
Danny.
Mama
Danny.
Elisa.
There you go.
We love you
A
all
lot of
so
mamas.
much.
And Mama Knickknack. And Mama Katie.
I'm a mama. Yeah.
You a mama.
Katie, I'm a mama.
That's right.
It's not a new thing.
I know.
That's
I
hilarious.
forgot. No, I'm just kidding.
I will give you one final little thing before we make our way out of here, and it is for moms. And I found this stat kind of funny because I've seen it in action. Talking about moms and their diet, and 16% of their diet and what it consists of.
Cottage cheese.
Any other guesses?
I don't know. Lettuce.
16% of their diet consists of their kids' leftovers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so true.
You don't want
Yeah.
those cheeky nuggies to go to waste.
No, you don't.
Little mac and cheese left in the pot there.
Yeah.
Mom's going to eat it.
Right out the
Why
pan.
not?
So, kids, eat all of your food this weekend.
So your
Don't make your mom
mom-
thick, all right?
No, and she doesn't like dino nuggets either. I tell
No.
you, I will never eat another chicken nugget out of a bag again.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
That's a
Ever.
mighty bold statement coming from Katie, isn't it?
Lie.
All right, guys, we're out of here. Have a great Mother's Day. We're Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. See you later.
Bye.